I probably should have checked to see if this still worked. Do I have the sound coming the right way? Yes, I do. Okay. So today, it's been a while. I haven't been on Starsector in a minute. I had the whole holiday stuff, and then I got kind of obsessed with playing Warframe for a bit. But now I'm really craving. So it's time to do some research for a video that I promised was going to come out and get that video out. Thankfully, I've been thinking about it for a while, so I have a very good idea of what I want to cover in the video, and now it's just more a matter of getting myself familiar with the new patch and making sure all my information is accurate. Because I had a video, but it was for the last patch, and this latest big update that happened this last year, uh, it really changed up. Like it's maybe not been noticeable from a lot of players, but the beginning of the game has become a little bit harder. There's less opportunity than there was before to get off to a quick start with trading. So now I'm going to go in and figure out what is consistent, what isn't consistent, and what kind of strats we could do. So I have a list here of three things that you want to make, remember when you're trying to do the Explorer Quick Start. And the idea of Explorer Quick Start is you do the Apogee start, and then you get to space and exploring as quick as possible, but also as safely as possible. The goal being to stay out for indefinitely if you can, but to stay out essentially as long as you want, and to make the only reason to return to the core worlds is that you want to return to the core worlds. So basically, streamlining your fleet, getting the right skills in like the first 30 minutes to an hour tops of playing, so that you can then scour the entire system at your leisure. So there's three things that are important to remember. Fighting bad. That's number one. Like, you don't want to engage the enemy because it just burns supplies like crazy, and you're already burning supplies when you're exploring planets. So number one is fighting is bad. So you want to optimize your fleet so that you don't get into fights, which is what we have down here, some things we're going to need to do that. Next would be that fuel and supplies are good. Hold on. Fuel and supplies are good, obviously. But the thing is to remember that, like, when you're optimizing for fuel and supplies, that there's certain ships you don't want. Namely, you kind of don't want the Apogee. It slows your fleet down, gets you into more fights, eats more fuel, eats more supplies. It's not really worth carrying around. But it's worth a pretty penny, so starting with it is nice because then you can scrap it or sell it. And number three, get the money. Specifically, colony items. That's what you're looking for. Anything else you find is usually not worth a damn. It's the colony items, AI cores to a lesser extent. I mean, it's nice if you can find a gumball, an alpha core, that'd be great. But it's also really nice if you can find some ships that are out there. But you don't want to grab any ships that you find necessarily. Just mark them down and come back when you're ready. This is more about exploring and seeing what's out there, and especially getting those colony items. Um, so the needs. What do we need before we head out? Well, I think these are the needs. You need to get that transverse jump to start. You need bulk transport and sensors. Probably not in that order. I think bulk transport comes first as you're cruising around the core worlds. So let's actually go ahead and move that, because you're going to be doing a little bit of trading at the start in order, while you're hunting down the Shephards you want, and amount of Shephards. I usually go for 10. 10 Shephards is a great number because it reduces a significant amount of supplies that you'll need when you are exploring planets. It drops it by 50 total, and that's very helpful. Especially since you generally don't want to explore every planet, you're just looking for ruins. You're also looking for the stations as well, and those don't really take supplies. You just salvage those. But having these shepherds will also mean you recover extra supplies and fuel, which allows you to continue to self-sustain while you're out there. and you also want to get the hegemony commission. This is assuming a vanilla start, and the vanilla start gives you enough reputation with the hegemony that you can get the commission. And the reason why you want that commission with the hegemony is because it will fund your entire exploration. You might be out there long enough that you run out of the commission you're getting from the what is it, the Galatia Academy, I think it's called. I forget all the names of everything. So you want that hedge commission coming in to pay your crew and to pay whatever officers you happen to bring with you. You actually don't really want officers because the idea is that you're not fighting, so you don't really need officers. The only reason why you would keep an officer that you find is if they're like level 7, which is a rare find, and you really want them. But even then, I don't know. I'd rather have a customized. Like if they had 5 of the skills, like 5 of their 7 skills were skills I absolutely love, then maybe I would keep them. But even then, it's like it's just it's going to cost you money, and they're not super. I don't know. That's a tough call. If you found a level 7 officer, that might throw a wrench in things. But aside from that, you don't necessarily really want to keep officers. You definitely don't want to keep administrators. Administrators are a dime a dozen. You can find them in the core world, so you don't need to rescue any. So those aren't important. And having that hedge commission will help you keep afloat with your bank account. So those are, I think, required. I don't know how many Shephards. While we're doing this, I'm going to be like kind of figuring that out. Normally I go with 10. You might be able to get away with as little as 6. Not certain. Especially if you do more trading and you get the not containment procedures, makeshift supplies. Because, oh no, wait. Is makeshift supplies the one that gives you the planetary survey bonuses? I'm pretty sure it is. But containment procedures is the main one because with containment procedures, you don't have to necessarily worry about fuel. You'll recover enough fuel from salvaging, and you just won't burn through it as much, especially since we're going to be running a sleek fleet, that that won't necessarily be like as much of a concern. It'll just be your supplies that are the main concern. And then insulated engines, and this I think this insulated engines needs to be on the needs, and there might be some other things to put on the wants. I haven't done this in quite some time, but essentially, this is the bare minimum of what I would look for before going out into space. And the old guide, the goal was to get out into space in like 30 minutes. Like you would do a little bit of trading to get yourself in a stable position so that you could go out and stay out. It's not just a matter of, oh, you know, just rushing and surveying something. You could do that without doing anything. Just do the apogee start and just go straight out. That's fine. It's not super safe. The apogee is very loud. You're gonna have trouble. It's also slow. You're gonna have trouble avoiding conflict. And but the advantage there is that you can just restart if anything bad happens, and you don't really lose much time. But the goal here is that with 30 minutes to an hour, you could then go into space and stay out there and explore the entire sector if you want. That's the goal. So we're we'll see how much of that still holds up because, like I said, this new patch really changes a lot of the beginning. And as you can see right there, I have no mods turned on. This is just pure vanilla. Oh, it's been a minute. I haven't played this game since last year. Haha. No, but I mean, like, even when I was playing it recently, I was like, I still feel like this game is so like I feel like if I haven't put in 100 hours in, I'm still rusty. Quite enjoy it. I'm just gonna take my goblin lady, just generate a name. Second shift, perfect. Volna second shift. I'm just gonna name you second shift. Second shift. We are captain. We are always captain. Iron mode. No pop-ups. I'm gonna leave it mixed. To leave it normal. I used to enjoy the small size until I realized that it literally just you get less stuff. You're better off with the normal size if you want to do exploration. Honestly, none of these settings are really all that exciting. The mixed and the normal are just the way to do it. And we're going with the Explorer start. The funny thing is we are going to be getting rid of the apogee, but the mercenary start isn't necessarily that great. Maybe we'll try exploring it. because with the insulated engines, the extra hammerhead could be useful. But we are going to end up with a free hammerhead anyway, because the first thing we're going to do after we get started is go and get the derelicts to have a little bit of extra firepower while we're doing our trading. We don't want to get into any conflict, so having those extra ships will help ward off pirates. And we're going to be doing this on normal. I mean, this really, like, if you're a beginner player, you do it on easy, but like just your first game, you should probably play on easy until you get to a point where you're like, man, this is really easy, and that's when you remember, oh right, I'm playing on easy, and you start over. Like, play easy to get your feet wet, but then never go back. It's just like, it's just, normal's not that bad. That's what I'm trying to get at. Like, and we're skipping the tutorial obviously because we don't need it. Alright, so this is what I want to double check. So normally I get bulk transport and field repairs. I don't necessarily think salvaging is usually worth it in the long run, but since we're trying to avoid combat, field repairs might not actually be the way to go. We're probably going to go with salvaging instead, just to get that extra resources, which includes supplies and fuel whenever we recover abandoned stations or derelicts. As I mean, if we recover a derelict fuel tank, you know, fuel transport, it could potentially have fuel in it, like a lot of fuel, and this would make even more fuel, which is nice. So probably we'll go with salvaging over field repairs, although long term I always recommend field repairs. I do not recommend salvaging. It's not worth it in the long term. So that's what we'll probably do. Start navigation, get bulk transport, get sensors, then we'll grab salvaging. Then containment procedures, like I said before, saves so much fuel. You also salvage more fuel. It also gives you emergency burns, no longer reduces combat readiness. Still takes fuel, but doesn't reduce your combat readiness, which is really nice. And all around, it's just fantastic. And then reduces monthly costs, and yeah, reduces survey. That's why I was pretty sure that was the case. I couldn't remember exactly. But yeah, makeshift equipment is fantastic. But that would mean staying in system for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra levels. And I think that would, while that's doable within an hour, I think it's not consistent, because it doesn't take long for trades to start to dry up. And whereas I think level 3, because it's so quick, it's pretty consistent to get to level 3. But if you really wanted to be extra careful and stay out there for a long time, you definitely want containment procedures and makeshift equipment. But we'll just focus on the first 3 for now. And I'm going to be restarting quite a bit, because I'm going to be trying to get a gauge for the various opportunities that are consistently available at the start. It used to be that you could always get a surplus of supplies and weapons from chicken pizza, but I have noticed more and more as I restart that that's not always available. I don't remember at all how I set this up. Yeah, okay. That's my hotbar. And then we have our the sensor one goes there, neutrino sensor, and then planetary survey or whatever other ability goes there. Yeah. Okay. So what do we end up with in this? A condor, which I don't want. So really, what's the only point of starting with this is to get the apogee, which we don't want in the long run. Like, we're going to sell the apogee. I guess because it makes us look more threatening. We get a lot of cargo space with it, because that's something that we need, is the extra cargo space for wheeling and dealing. We get a good bulk amount of supplies at the start that can help us. We can make some deals. It's not really any big deals right now. And look, like I said, there's no surplus. Let's go check out the bull market real quick. I want to see, what are weapons going for right now? No deals. No deals for selling or buying. See, this is the thing, is it used to be in the in the last patch, like more than a year ago, that there was almost always somebody wanting to, like Chalcedonies always wanted them weapons, and Chicken Mazdak, which I always forget the name, the Chicken Pizza. I always forget the name of that place. Chico always had a surplus. And I still see it happening occasionally, but nowhere near as often as it used to. But we can still make money. If we go to Asher, we can pick up some supplies. Asher's not that difficult to sneak into, if I remember correctly. Is Asher the one I'm thinking of? If it's the one I'm thinking of, the industrial. Oh, hold on a second. This is, yeah, get that. There we go. Boom, boom. I hate, like, this looks nice, but it doesn't actually at all represent what you're going to see when you're out there exploring. This actually shows you, to a degree, what you're going to expect when it comes to the subspace storms. So I always prefer to have this on, and I always turn on the fuel range, just because I want to see it. And I always turn on exploration, so it tells me where I have and haven't been, which is handy. Yeah, Asher's easy to sneak into. There's not usually patrols around there, so that is a place we can get some black market supplies. Duty-free supplies means we can get it for that 80, and then we can take it to Kanta's or Chalcedony. Probably Chalcedony. I don't want to go to Kanta's. I'm pretty sure after we pick up the derelicts, we will actually be strong enough that Kanta won't, they probably won't approach us. But the thing is that if you approach a pirate station and there's a patrol nearby, they will try to engage you if they can drag the station into it. So I try to avoid those as much as possible. At least early on, that is. Once you get to a certain size, even then they won't engage you. Even if you're near the station. But right now, with a starting fleet, even with the Apogee, they probably would. I didn't even think about efficiency overhaul. Perhaps efficiency overhaul should be on that list of wants. I want to add that down here. No. Who did that? I just looked at it and I bet you I'm spelling it wrong. Efficiency overhaul. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I spelled it right. Yay, got it. Okay. I think that's a buy. I mean, we got 50,000 to start. We got this chunk of supplies to start. This is a pretty hefty amount of money to start with. I'm checking the black market just for the mods. We don't want to lose any rep with the hegemony as much as, like, if we can help it. What is our rep with them right now? Yeah, we've only got 15. I want to say if that dips below 10, we lose our opportunity to commission with them. However, we don't want to commission with them right away, because if they go to war while we are commissioned with them, and look, they already actually are at war. They're at war with the Perseian League and Tritachyon, which means if we commission with them, we go to war with Perseian League and Tritachyon. I call it the Perseian League. Some people call it like the Persian League. It kind of does look like it could be Persian. I don't know. I'm trying to remember, like, didn't Seth call it the Perseian League? That might be where I got it from. But anyway, these two are really good trade partners. I mean, specifically the Perseian League, because what's that one called? Oh, dang it. I need to remember all these names. I used to know them off the top of my head. Kazaron. Kazaron is fantastic, not just because of its location, but also because of just how much stuff you can get from them. And if there is a drug deal up and available, we definitely want to be able to go trade with Tritachyon, because they're going to have the largest supply of drugs that we can get at once. And it's also important to recognize that because we want that commission, there's a few places we don't want to trade. In fact, I should absolutely write that down on my list of things to talk about. One second. I gotta make another list, because part of this is that I'm making a video. So we're gonna create a list of do's, don'ts, and don'ts. Don't lose the rep with hedge boys. Careful trading. This is important because, again, we don't want to lose that chance to get the commission with them. It basically funds the entire expedition out into space, which means if we trade in Valhalla with Skathi, Hegemony, who are at war with them, are going to ding our reputation very hard. Very hard. Like, just one trade could potentially wipe out that all 5 points that we have as a buffer. I think that's the only one we have to be worried about right now. I don't think there's any other mixed systems where we had to worry. I don't think so off the top of my head. I think that's the only one is Skathi inside Valhalla. But again, it's another reason why we don't want to be commissioned right away, because we do want to be able to go to Hybrosol, we do want to be able to go to Kazaron, we don't want to be at war with anyone. I always remember this one time when I took the commission early, and I was going to Asconia, and a Perseian League trade and like fleet saw my little scrawny ass and jumped me right outside of Sindria. And it's like, Sindria didn't care. And it completely tanked the start because I suddenly got into this giant fight that I couldn't win. So we need to figure out what we're going to do for our first big deal. Let's double check drugs real quick. Oh, look at that. Nortia wants drugs. Kanta's Den has excess. Ooh, I did say we don't want to go to Kanta's Den, but I kind of want to go to Kanta's Den now because that's a good deal. We can sell our supplies at Kanta's and pick up a bucket load of drugs. And we have more than enough money to make that happen too. So, how's our crew? Crew's looking strong. We've got an extra crew. That's fantastic. I think what we're going to do might just pick up all the extra supplies I can to drop off at Kanta. But we're going to make a pit stop. So, grab... I'm going to buy every bit that I can. Let's go. Don't need to check anything else. We just need to up and go. And as soon as we get out, I'll drop that transponder because I don't want any pirates to come bother me if I can help it. Yeah, looks like we're fine. We're going to come over here to this little gravity well and drop in. This is going to be our extra ships that we want. Alright, most of these are trash. We're just going to salvage them just to get a little extra resources. Honestly, a lot of them aren't even worth the time. Like, I don't want any ships that I'm not going to take out into deep space, so I'm not even going to bother with that one. Like, yeah, it's in we could have gotten it, but like this one, the Wolf. The sad fact that we got no weapons with it, just an ion cannon and a PD laser. So since we didn't get a medium energy weapon with it, I kind of want to just scrap it right away and just not take it. But I mean, it is useful and it is free. Degraded shields, compromised hull, not necessarily a big deal. So let's go ahead and take it, because even if we just put a mining laser on it, the point is we have another smaller ship that is threatening enough to hopefully scare away some of the pirates. I mean, once we get out into deep space, the goal is to hide. So it's not going to add to our sensor signal. So I guess we can hold on to it for now. Gas can is one of those things where it's like, having the extra fuel is alright, but at the same time, the degraded drive field is a problem. It's not a problem yet because the apogee is already keeping us kind of slow. I don't necessarily want that increased maintenance either, but in the long run, it's just like, is that extra 300 fuel capacity really going to save us? Because the goal is to literally hit a point where, oh, you know, it just occurred to me, I can't actually see my chat. The goal is to hit a point where we don't actually, like, we hit a carrying point where, I'm trying to think of the term, but we hit a point where we stabilize our fuel use and our supply use, so we don't actually need extra space for fuel. So we're not going to take that. We're going to scrap it as well. We basically only came over here for the Hammerhead and then the Wolf. is the Hammerhead is going to basically be our our primary ship in this fleet. And honestly, if you can get some LP brawlers, you probably don't even want this one. Because the thing about the Hammerhead is, well, oh, this one's actually really nice. It just has degraded shields. But that 10 supplies a month adds up when you're out for more than a year. The amount of fuel that it takes, like, that adds up to, it's not a ton. It's not super inefficient. We did get that. Did I pick up the efficiency? I didn't pick up that efficiency. Drats. Oh well. Anyway, I'm gonna take it because I normally do. It's one of those things where it's like I like having the extra ship in the fleet, but you may not actually need it. We'll have to do some experiments where we don't grab it. Oop, I'm gonna turn on my transponder again, and then we're gonna go to town. And repair our ships. And what do we got for guns available? Got some heavy maulers we could take, but probably just going to go with autocannons and mortars just to keep it cheap and simple. I hate this thing. It's my least. I really dislike flying the apogee. We're going to get into the Hammerhead right away, and we're going to do the most unsafe Hammerhead. So most unsafe Hammerhead is safety overrides, hardened subsystems. You want the hardened subsystems so that you know, you last longer in combat. And then we're gonna go with our. Oh, I'm broke. Forgot about that. What am I gonna sell? Alright, well, I know what I need. I need 2 of those, 2 of those. So, let's actually sell... And now that we did our salvaging, we don't need machines right now. We're going to get more machines later, because we do need those when we go out. But we don't need them right now. That's the important thing. Boom. Okay. We have 700 total. Let's go ahead and just boost that up to 700. Is there anything else I want to grab? I guess we could do armored weapon mounts just to get a little extra armor in that forward facing position. I kind of wanted to get unstable injector, but I don't want to lose any extra range. Yeah, I think I'd rather just dump it into the shield capacity. Or not shield capacity, but flux capacitors, just to have a bit more oomph on the front. Let's put all those on auto fire. And yeah, leave it like that. Is there anything I can do for this guy? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. You are just... I mean, well, like I said, we'll hold on to it, but it's... So we'll just put the ion cannon and laser. At least it can do something. Salamanders on there. And, oh, you know what? Here. Let me take this off of you, because I don't want you having that. Just double salamanders on there. You, I literally just want you to hide. That's what militarized subsystems is great for. Before we get our insulated engine assembly, this will help lower our sensor profile a bit. And we want more cargo space for now as well. In case we do get into a fight, we don't want to lose them. So we're going to add the reinforced bulkheads and leave it at that. We're just going to have them hide, hopefully. I could have taken those, but whatever. I'm just not even going to bother looking at these because we're going to get rid of both of these. That's actually a good thing to remember. We have a pulse laser for our wolf already. So we'll put that on him after we get rid of this, but we're going to hold on to this right now. Do you have anything else? No. But we are holding on to the apogee for now because we want to have that extra threat of, you know, hey, we have a scary ship. Oh, we already have a... That's a funny loadout. I like that. The combat. Anyway, reinforced bulkheads, militarized subsystems, get that sensor profile down again. How is our sensor profile right now? It's just the hammerhead, the apogee, and the condor. Yeah, and since we got the other ones down, we did lower our profile a little bit. Alright, so we're going to go into an ad break. It'll be starting shortly. My ad breaks are 3 minutes. During that 3 minutes, I'm going to pause, and by that I mean I might shift around some menus, but I'm not going to be doing anything until we come back from the ad break. Should start any second now. While I try and figure out, I think we are basically set to make our way over to Kanta shortly. Sell our supplies, buy some drugs. I don't want to leave yet though. Oh, let's look at the ships. Do they have any ships for sale? Because I am trying to pick up Shephards. Well, I don't have any money for Shepherd anyway. Yeah, we're just gonna have to hold out for now. Come on, ad, play. Hurry up. Do it. Just do it. I hate this. See, the timer for, hey, you got an ad coming up, already triggered, already went, but now the ad hasn't triggered itself, so I'm just sitting here like, alright, well, when are you going to start, ad? You going to start? Go ahead and start. Anyway. Ooh, there's some money to be made on organics if we can get some cargo space. How much cargo space do we get from our Shephards? Because that's basically going to be where most of our cargo space comes from. 130. So yeah, if we can get 100, if we get, see, that's the other reason why I like 10 Shephards. Hey, how you doing? Hold on, let me see if I can. Let me grab my phone, open up the dash, send you a message back. So I'm not sure if you can hear me. I know some people have that lovely, what's it called? The premium, but I can't assume that everyone does. Stream manager, chat. Hey, hello from Florida. How was your morning? Bam. Oh, but yeah, once the ad break ends, we're going to be heading to Kanta, and we will be picking up. We should be able to, after we sell our supplies, because they still want our supplies, we're going to sell probably 500. I can part with 500 and still have enough to make a trip. It'll be more than enough to be able to pick up the drugs, because we're going to grab all 400 of those, because we can easily sneak into Nortia and sell on the black market there. So that's a good opportunity. I'll have to remember. In fact, that's what I should probably put down on the list. Dues. Find good deals. Trading triangles. Gonna have to cover some basic trading stuff in the video just to make sure that people understand like the minimum of what you need to know in order to make some good trades. Just a little bit longer, less than a minute, and then we'll get started again. Like I said before, I pause for my ads so that nobody misses anything during the longer ad breaks. I'm curious, who else is playing right now? I'm always curious at who's playing Starsector. Categories. No, what? Why is it not? I hate the phone version. The mobile version of this thing is just poop garbage. Of Twitch. There we go, followed categories. Of course, the one I care about is at the very end. Who else is playing right now? Well, they're not even playing Starsector. They're playing a different game. Heckin' nerd. And oh boy, I feel like I know Night Chase. They sound familiar. And they're doing some modding. Fantastic. I'm just curious because a lot of times I like when I stream around this time, I might be the only person actually playing the game. Oh, we're back. So anyway, all right. So let's we're gonna head to Kanto now and see if we can make out like bandits. Turn off that since there's no one around. Watch a patrol. A patrol jumping out right at that moment. Oh. Alright, they're gonna fight over there. We don't need to be any part of that. Let's get moving. So we're gonna drop into Kanta. Hope we don't get into a fight. Because that would be very bad. And make the deal. Alright. Nice, nice. There is a bad spot jumping in this gravity well that we could end up in, but I still prefer it. Like, if you end up over here, you're gonna have a bad time. Alright. Seems pretty good. Yeah. Looks like we're fine. Bastarasta? Bastarasta. What do you do for work? I'm curious now. Alright, so we're gonna sell... Yeah, we'll be fine. We can buy more supplies in Nortia. Nortia is an industrial place. They're gonna have extra supplies. And we only want the 400 surplus they have. Or do I want all of it? Can I get all of it? I can get all of it. Because Nortia wants, like, 800? Yeah, we might as well pick up all of it. You got good gas? No, their gas price is terrible, so we'll just coast for what we got now. Advanced ops, well, we're not looking for that. We're only looking for stuff that'll help us out in deep space, and advanced optics is not it right now. Normally, I would grab up every hull mod I see. Augmented drive field is tempting. Like, if you want to keep the Apogee, augmented drive field is a must-have. Honestly, I kind of want to get it right now, just to improve our burn rating, because the Apogee is dropping us down. But the thing is that we're going to be getting rid of the Apogee, so I'm not going to stress it. But like, the main reason why I tend to get rid of the Apogee is because this is not really consistent to get. So it's kind of funny to see it. But no, we're not going to be stressing that at all. Whoops. I'm going to go ahead and get all the drugs I can for the money I have. And we're going to go drop it all off at Nortia. OPS. I feel like I should know what that means. But I don't. I don't know what it... Oh, that sounds... Okay, tech support. I gotcha. Well, I hope you enjoy it. So I don't want to transverse jump here. I'm pretty sure we don't have to... Like, that's a smuggler delivering domestic goods. Unidentified. That's a smuggler. But I did see another ping out here. Maybe it was just this Tartakian guy. I think we would be safe. Ah, operations manager. I gotcha. Managed. Oh, management. That must be fun. Alright. Yeah. We're fine. We're fine. We could have just jumped from right there. I just didn't want to get dragged in any kind of fights. Because the main thing is that we don't want to get into any fights whatsoever. Alright, that's Syndria. That's probably... Like, these are probably the outside ones. I think that's Nortia. Yeah, so that's one of the barren worlds. I'm almost certain that's Nortia. But I'm going to check the map to double check. Yes, that is Nortia. Because we're going to drop right in. Ooh, overshot it. We're going to drop right in so that we don't have to turn our transponder on. I appreciate the hustle. Yeah, doing as... I mean, like, if you can stomach the work, doing as much work as you can is the way to do it. Alright. So, independents don't care if we trade on the black market as long as we don't have our transponder on. We can make a killing. Look at that. Boom. All the money we'll need for a while. Plus we get our insulated drive. Fantastic. We could... Oh, we didn't end up picking up the efficiency. Let's grab it now. Surveying equipment is another one that could be very useful. Like, if you want to take less Shephards and have more versatile ships, this could be very handy. But it's another one that's not really consistent to find. And it's also one that when you level up to get makeshift equipment. I believe it gives you survey equipment, right? Yeah, it gives you the hull mod survey equipment. So you could just level yourself up high enough to get that, and that would be a consistent way to acquire it. Anyway, like I said, they have... Ooh. They've been raided, so they don't have supplies, but they do still have fuel. Thinking we just go over to Syndria, maybe, to pick up some more. 1.8 a day. We could probably make it to Asher. You know what? I'm just going to go to Asher. I don't think we're going to have a problem. So we'll just head over to Asher. We'll take their fuel. Get that duty-free fuel. Because nobody likes duty in their fuel. Kanta's has a lot of luxury goods for super cheap. And Sphinx really needs luxury goods. And Sphinx is not... No, wait. Which one's Sphinx? Okay, Sphinx is the military base. That's actually hard to sneak into. So we would take a cut on... We probably would end up having to take a cut on the tariffs for that one. But it's probably still worth it, making that trade. Because, I mean, look at the... They're selling them for 27 a piece. And then we can sell them for 200 plus a piece. That's definitely a trade we want to go for. So we're going to end up going pack to the pirates. But let's see if we can... Ooh, that's in terrible shape. I don't want that one. Yeah, on the black market. Oh, these ones are nice. Compromised hull, integrated engines, defective manufacturing. None of those are important. The only thing we're looking for is to make sure they don't go slower and they're not noisier. So those two are good. We'll take them. Kind of want the brawler and the vigilance. Compromised armored graded shields, faulty power grid. The faulty power grid raises your sensor profile, but with the insulated engines, that's not going to be a huge issue. I think we picked them up. What do you got for weapons here? Because if they don't have weapons for me to put on them, then it's kind of silly picking up ships. They have a bunch of mining lasers. They have the hypervelocity driver, which is nice, but they only got one. Grab that. Don't know why I want to put it on, but I want it. And kind of want to get some boom tubes. I like the vigilance, putting the boom tubes in the vigilance. Yeah. I'm thinking putting I think I might just grab all three of these, and then just... The thing is, though, is I don't really want to get into fights. But Reapers... Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set 1, 2. We'll get 2 of them. Heck it. You know what? What's the worst that can happen? It's file 3. And I'll buy all these. And I like stabilized shields. Stabilized shields is really good. Extended missile racks is nice. Like, these aren't consistent to find, though. But it's fine. Pick that up. Yeah, let's outfit these. Not these. In fact, I need to make a consistent print. Let's, yeah, let's do the light machine gun. I just need to make sure I get 10 light machine guns at some point. And we're going to make this our print. Oh, we got the insulated engines. Right. Hold on. Do I still want the militarized? I think not. Yeah, no. We don't want that because it increases the crew requirements. And it makes it a militarized vessel. Whereas we're going to get bulk transport at some point, so we don't want that on there. And this gives us a little more space anyway. This is what we want. Yeah. So let's go ahead and reprint. Okay. So we got 3 of those. That's nice. We're going to put these back here because these are the ships that we're going to get rid of before we leave. I don't want any of those. But I do want these. Let's get the insulated engines up in here as well. How much does it take for that? 6. perfectly fine. Just put that in there. Boom, boom. Done, done. And boom, boom. And you're not noisy, really. It's not like our regular military frigates aren't super important to get the insulated engines on. We just need it on the cruisers, not the cruisers, destroyers, because they're a little noisier, and the civilian ships. We just want to try and get that. We just want to try and get that sensor profile down as low as possible before we set out. Which is another reason why we're going to drop the flux core off. Put that on there. Although this whole thing is going to get scrapped before we leave. We're just not interested in using that. I don't know why you got so many vents. But if we did get into a fight in system, I don't want to lose these ships. I want to make money off them. Although honestly, I'm already putting way too much effort into this. When I'm comfortable and moving at my typical speed, I am just blazing through. I am giving no cares in the world when it comes to this. So like I'll just run around with ships without weapons on them for so long until I get ready to leave. I don't want to give them nothing, but I also don't want to give them PD lasers. It seems like a waste. Then again, if they're constantly harassing the enemy shields, it does help. Let's give them. These things, like, the problem is that the computers suck at aiming. Let's do the Sabot harpoon combo. And reinforce the bulkheads, give them the efficiency, max out the vents, and let's throw some capacitors on. I think that's fine. Oh, they got the faulty power grid, so let's throw the insulated engine on there, because that one will be noisy enough to get... Oh, hold on. Make sure the weapon groups are set right. Yeah, okay. And then this one, give me that Reaper, and... torn between the Thumper and the Driver. I think we'll go with the Driver. Yeah, we'll go with the Driver. That's about the range I want it to be at anyway. Reinforce the bulkheads, efficiency, vente. Put the vents on here to make it give it a nice thick bubble. Yeah, the Driver is better, but it's also a matter of, like if I gave it the mining blaster, it means it would be fighting up close, and it would be more likely to hit with the Typhoon Reaper. Whereas if I gave it the Thumper, again, if it hits with the Reaper and doesn't finish, but then pours in the Thumper behind the Reaper shot, like that's a 1-2 punch that would kill like destroyers. Like it would allow it to punch up really well. But the problem is, I'm thinking with the Thumper, that's more how I would fly it, not how the AI is going to fly it. With the Mining Blaster, that does lean towards how the AI flies. Like they'll get in range to use the Mining Blaster, which will put them at a better range for the Typhoon Reaper launcher. But the reality is that it's probably going to miss all of its Reaper shots anyway, and I'd rather have it the Hypervelocity Driver. I definitely want the Hypervelocity Driver because it's just so consistent and good. But again, the goal is to not end up fighting anyway, so a lot of these choices aren't super important. And we're not buying supplies here. We have... Alright, hold on. How many do we have after that? Alright, we are going to buy some supplies here. We're going to buy... I think 10 is all we're going to need. Oh, but you know what? We are going to end up... We're going to transverse jump. So we're going to need a little bit more. That should be more than enough to get us to Asher. And we don't want anything else. We want all of our money. Oh, we're not going to Asher. We're going to the Condom. So we actually need to go to Syndria to pick up supplies. We didn't get our story point yet. So I need to put on my transponder. Syndria's over there. Yeah, so we'll get supplies at Syndria, then we're going to go to Kantas to pick up those goods. That's what we were going to get up to. Okay, now we're going to turn off our engines because I want to get intercepted. Because I want to spend that story point so that I can get some bonus XP. We gotta start. That's one of the big things that you want to get up to, is you want to start spending those story points so that you can start leveling up faster. Alright, so we are here for supplies. And we don't care what Syndria thinks of us. I probably should have just left the transponder off now that I'm thinking about it. You know what, heck it. Let's turn it off again. They're gonna leave us alone because we bribed them recently. Oh, nice. Look, there's the other hypervelocity driver. So I will pick those up. I like breachers, but not super important. These assault chain guns, though, are fantastic. We can get some ships to put those on. In fact, I already have the one ship, the Hammerhead. But if we can get some LP brawlers, that'll be fantastic. I also really like salamanders. I used to go for like a salamander on every single of the Shephards, so that if I deployed them, they would all just wreck the engines of whatever ships we were fighting. But it's not super important to do that. Let's go ahead and fill up on gas while we're here. And the deal is still there, right? Yeah, so we only need 27,000 to make the buy at Kantas. So I can go ahead. Oh, but we need the cargo space. That's what I need to concern myself with. So I need 1,000 cargo space. So let's just get a handful of supplies. But more importantly, what do you got on the market? I'm not interested in getting any more destroyers. I only want smaller ships. Oh, that was another thing. Phase ships. Phase ships are very important to pick up. So we're going to go ahead, since I've got this money. Oh, gosh, so many ships here to buy. Okay. So, we already have a laser for the wolf. Oh, the tack lasers. Nah. I'd rather get the heavy machine guns for the Hammerhead, because we are going to go for the assault chain guns with the heavy machine guns. Or not the heavy machine guns, the dual light machine guns. But the tack lasers they're just tickle beams. They're not super great. The one thing they are good though is that when an enemy has a laser constantly poking them, they want to keep their shields up, and it makes them make bad decisions. But again, we're not getting into fights. They are good to buy though. Like if I was doing a serious run, I'd probably pick these up just because getting tactical lasers is a pain, especially if you end up needing a lot of them. But I'm, again, not really looking for combat, so it's not necessarily something I need to stress right now. But I am going to grab this Shade, this Brawler, yeah. These Gremlins, I'm grabbing the Omen, and I'm grabbing, where to go, this Vigilant. Oh, we are broke. How did I run out of money so quickly? That's a problem. Whoops. That is a problem. I miscounted. I was just sitting here shopping like a crazy maniac. You know what? Let's go ahead and sell the apogee. But first, we want that. We want that. We want these. We want that. Get out of my life. And I want that. Get out of my life. And just go ahead and scuttle that. Scuttle that. It's a little premature. Just ran out a lot of cargo space that way. We're gonna have to get rid of some crew, get rid of some fuel. Big play mistake, but we'll live. Didn't I pick up a? Oh, I already put it over here. I guess let's swap that out for that. Boom, 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 boom. Only one? I don't have another salamander? Oh, they're there. I'll buy those. Reinforce. Set. Set. Boo. Boo. Don't like any of these these options. I wish I had bought those Annihilator pods I saw before. I need 2 setups. Let's go Salamander, Atropos. I really want to put 2 light assault guns on these. I don't think I do. I really don't give a shit about these ships. Like the Gremlins, I really don't care. Oh, I forgot about efficiency. I want to squeeze that in whenever I can. Yeah, sure. Go for it. Alright, this one. This one's going to be... Oh, wait, where'd my gun go? I accidentally gave it to him. Get out of there. That's mine. You can have the next one. Yeah, there we go. And do not have a swarm rack. Just put some harpoons on it. Beautiful. Wish I had swarm rack instead, because then I could still fit another buff on there, but that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, get me in there. I almost want to get rid of the hammerhead already, but we'll hold off for now. Alright, boom, 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 boom. Okay, so we need, I want to say at least 5 more Shephards. I usually go for 10. I'm going to try 8. Just to get us out there quicker. And I can buy this one. Yeah, I have enough money now. We can buy the Shepherd and the Vigilance. Did I see another hypervelocity driver? Did I pick it up? Yeah, I did. Okay, so let's just copy. Hold on. Copy pasta. Just copy this one. And we already have a print for this one. That's fine. Alright, so this is a medium fleet. Nice and modestly menacing. We should still not get bothered by the pirates. The other thing I wanted to consider was, what's that ship? The Gemini. I was wondering, now that the Geminis are not as difficult to find, maybe they're actually better than the Shephards. So I may try a fleet with Geminis instead of Shephards. And it's, oh, I can't believe I walked into that bar. Do I want an officer? Not that officer. Oh, we got the machine guns now, but this would be way too hungry. Okay, let's get him on there. Do we have we don't have light machine guns there. Who cares? If we get into a fight, it's not gonna last that long anyway. And if it does, it's because we lost. Alright, straight to contest. Alright. So this moved very far, but it's still probably our best bet to get to contest quickly. Yeah, it's right there. Bonk. Bonk. Sell off some of our supplies. Still trying to make more money. And do you have... I should have bought a transport while I was back that way. Because they had some buffalo. I could have picked one up. Kind of want to pick up that Tempest. God, it's in gorgeous shape. The thing is, though, is I do not have 2 medium energy weapons to put on it. Oh, it's fantastic. Gives me 22,000 left over. Oh, you know what I could do? Do I have... I do have expanded cargo on all these guys, but I could put expanded cargo on these as well. Since I have the extra space. Because they don't really need vents. They just don't fire your guns anyway. Get a little more space there. And max out that. I mean, a Tempest with 0 weapons on it is still really good. Let's go ahead and buy it. It's fantastic. Love it. Get that fighter support as well. Heck it. Hell yeah. YOLO Tempest. What's the maintenance on this thing? It's not great, but whatever. YOLO Tempest. It's fantastic. I wish I could get a better breakdown of my ship maintenance. It's probably the Omen, Hammerhead, Tempest is a bit on the high end. Phase ships are a little on the high end. I'm just trying to like refamiliarize myself with all of the different costs. So the Shephards take a fuel a piece. Where's one that's not busted? Why are they all taking extra? Oh, it's the expanded cargo holds makes them cost extra maintenance, right? So they take. So 2 of those is 9 maintenance and 2 fuel. If a Gemini costs less than that, then they're more efficient right away. Because they're going to have more cargo capacity. Yeah, it might be worth it looking into the Gemini instead of doing the Shephards. The reason why I never used them before is because they're so difficult to find. But that's a lot more consistent there. Why aren't you repairing? Did you just... Oh, you know what? That one got bonked. That's what happened there. No. We got all our supplies. We got the extra. Oh, let's get rid of those. Bring more. Get more there. You know what? We're going somewhere where we can get more of these. We don't. Ooh, you know what? We are repairing though. All right. I think we are set. Forgot to check. Okay, Sphinx does still want. So let's go to Sphinx. Drop off. Try and avoid getting blasted. Of course I get blasted. Since we're running low on supplies, we really didn't want to get blasted, but hey, sometimes you can't help it. Right, we do want to turn our transponder on. Don't. Actually, no. We do want to get yelled at, actually. Actually. Because we want to spend our points. It's my first day. Don't mind me. And then we go, bam, make some money. Buy some fuel, buy some gas, supplies. Before I buy all those supplies up, though, is there any other deals to be made out there? Tiger City wants the drugs. All right, well, there's no deal for buying. But we can go to Hybrossil and pick up a boatload to bring back to Tiger City. So that's going to be the plan. Grab like 100 supplies to get us there. We'll max out on our fuel. And what do we got for weapons? Nothing exciting. Another augmented drive field. Maybe that's less rare now. More consistent. Nice. Dual machine guns. Get those on. And kind of want to swap these out as well. Yeah. Nice. Okay. And what do you got for ships? Got the Shepherd. Very nice. Got the Gremlin. I would rather have an Afflictor, but beggars can't be choosers. No, not this one. That's not the one on the copy. How close can you get? Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. So we have a lot more room now. Plenty of crew. Don't need anything else. Arms dealer. What you got? Weapons. Ooh. We might not actually be here for long enough for this order to come in. But this would be a chance to absolutely grab some light needlers and some light dual machine guns, which are some, like, light dual machine guns are hard to find in bulk. And light needlers are fantastic on the shades and the afflictors, because they phase out and they phase back in and they just dump needles at people. They're so good. But I'm not going to bother with this right now. I just was curious. Because I don't think we're going to be around for 30 days, or for 60 days. We're absolutely not going to be around for 60 days. Also curious about this. Not at all interested in that. So we are going to Hybrossel. And we'll be back to go to Tiger City. Tiger City is much easier to sneak in on. So we'll definitely be able to get our full deal there. Nice. Okay. Boom, boom. Sensors, bulk transport. Our must-haves are done. So yeah, we'll probably be heading out into space shortly. We're going to Hybrossel first, like I said. Make this drug deal. I like to put eyes on a Gemini before we go out. But I don't want to miss this opportunity for this big deal. So let's just get our drugs and head back to Tiger City. That's fine. It's my first day. Don't mind me. Alright, buy all that. Buy not all that. Hold on, we don't need all that. We need 800. Still don't have. Still too much. Alright, can we make it back? We can make that back. Yeah, so let's just take the deal and get, and then we'll go to Kazaran afterwards and see about picking up a Gemini. What does the map even look like? Yeah, so that'll be good, because then we can go up here if we wanted to, or we can just head right over to here. These are really close to the core world, so this is probably where we're going to want to start. And then figure it out from there. So let's head back to Tiger City and drop these drugs off. So it seems like there's not as much consistent, like I guess the randomization of the economy is a lot more than it used to be. So you do got to get kind of good at wheeling and dealing. Should we come in from there, or should we just drop it on the star? I'm feeling like we should just drop it on the star. We'll burn off a bit, but let's just go to the... It's not that far. We'll just go here. It's not that far. I'm trying to min-max my turns. Oh, but that is near that sensor. We could have gotten picked up right there. I think we're going to be fine, though. There's not any patrols nearby. Ooh, that guy startled the crap out of me, though. But we have story points, so we can always just burn a story point, get extra point, or get extra, bonus XP. I kind of want those heavy needlers. This would be really nice on our vigilance. Or do like a heavy needler assault gun combo on our brawlers. That'd be a fun setup. What's the see, I don't like this flux per second, flux per shot on things like this, because it's shooting 30 rounds when you fire it. I wish it would just tell you like the total flux of pulling the trigger on it, because I believe it's like 1200, isn't it? Yeah, that's expensive to fire, so I don't think we're gonna pull that off. I kind of like it does though. Anyway, we do need their supplies. Pick up their gas. And do you got any ships for me? Is that a shade? I mean, having 2 shades isn't bad, but I've got an omen as well, so I think we'll pass on the shade and hopefully pick up an afflictor. We will pick up this extra shepherd though. Beautiful. Nope. Actually, hold on. Is this the one that the AI core? Yeah. We'll pick that up. That's a fantastic mission to get a hold of before you go out. Because it's basically a free gumball. Where is it? Oh, it's not even that bad either. We're kinda heading that way. I don't think we'll get all the way out there, but we might. I can see myself working my way over there just to get that. But it isn't an easy fight though, but I'm pretty sure we have plenty of ships to tackle that one. I really want an afflictor. I don't want to get a second shade. And I don't want the needlers. I do, but I don't. Let's go see if we can pick up a couple LP brawlers and get a Gemini. I think we are basically ready to head out. So I'm going to go to Epiphany first, then we'll go to Chalcedonies. And then we'll go to Kazaron. And then we're actually going to double back because I need to pick up the commission. I'm also going to need more gas. Oof. It's not a bad price. Alright, we got an LP Brawler on the main page. How's this guy? I'll pick him up if he's not bad. Ooh. No. Oh, wait, no. That's sensor profile is normal for civilian ship. So yeah, we'll pick that one up. Faulty automated systems. Yeah, we'll pick up that. And we'll get that Brawler. So I gotta repair it anyway. So that's not a problem. That it's in such shit shape. Yep. Daka. Reinforced bulkheads, efficiency, vent events, and a little extra. Boom, bread and butter. It's a full Daka-matic. Basically replaces our hammerhead. If we find another one, I probably will scrap the hammerhead. And I don't think we're going to get another hypervelocity driver here. But let's go ahead and do a dual flak cannon. Just get a little extra air support in the mix. What did I just have on it? Reinforcement efficiency. That, right? Or is it the other way around? No, it's the other way around. Yeah. These guys actually have a pretty good bubble on them, their shield. So it's nice giving them giving them a little bit more vents to help maintain their shield. Because oops. They can soak up a lot of damage for considering they're a frigate. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those. We just head over to Kazaron. What's your supply situation? Ugh, that's not pretty. So we'll just buy supplies in Kazaron. I mean, I could just pick up a couple thousand goods. There's really no reason not to. Oh, let's get the black market ones first, though. Pick up those. Pick up the rest of those. And then we'll just drop those off at Kazaron. Oh, no, we're going to Chalcedony first. Right. Alright, so let's fly over there and get in range of their satellites. So nobody actually wants these. But we got a good deal on them. Chalcedony has their own surplus, so we'll go to Connie first, and then we'll fly over to Chalcedony. On supplies here. We made a little bit of money. And don't want any of those. Do need that. We have Flicker. No, but they have another Vigilance if I want that. And they have a nice, pristine Shepherd. Alright, that's number 8. We'll stick with that, and we'll see if we can pick up a Gemini or 2 to go with it. And I think we're good on... No, we have one more Vigilance I want. Because I want to put the Salamanders on this one. And... let's put another flat cannon on it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, now let's go see if we can pick up a Heart-Drinking Spacer. What you got? Buffalo. If it was a Tarsus, I might have taken it. But not a Buffalo. No thank you. I like the Tarsus. Just... I don't know what else to say. Tarsus is great. Alright. Here for a... Wow! What do you got this here for? Sheesh. I mean, I don't want it, but... it's kind of funny to find that. No more LPs, so we just have the 1. So we're keeping the Hammerhead. What do you have for weapons? Anything spicy? Yeah, look at that. Okay. Sure. Just hanging out at the Atlantic Path with our antimatter blasters. Alright. I was hoping to find some energy weapons, because I keep forgetting I have that Tempest that currently looks like a freaking comedy act with its 2 mining blasters. One of the most sophisticated ships to ever be made in this sector on the open market. And I've got 2 mining blasters on it. But whatever. Could put some heavy maulers on my... See, I don't like speculating, though. I'd rather do consistent strategies as opposed to guessing, because like I'm thinking maybe I could pick up some hypervelocity drivers at Kazaran and do Mauler driver on the 2 vanilla brawlers that I have. So let's just go ahead and buy them. I mean, we have the extra money. It's not the biggest deal if we end up not getting them. And what do you get for surplus again? More goods. Kazaran doesn't want them. Kazaran might give me a good deal on the rocks. I think I just don't care though. Like, I have enough money to buy a Gemini, and that's all I really care about. But there's really no reason to not just grab up all of this just to take it. Get it duty free, go to Kazaran. We're gonna just drive in there because I want to try and get as many. I'm just really nervous about this guy delivering smuggler. So Toxic World, Druger, Kazaran, which means that's the Toxic World. That's Kazaran because Kazaran's big. Alright, so we're just gonna drop in because, like I said, we're spending a story point. Yeah, yell at me. It's my first day. Alright, sell off, make a little bit of money back, and they don't have drivers. They do have the lances, though. I don't think that's really... I still don't know how to feel about these. In fact, I don't know how to feel about a lot of the new weapons, to be honest. Alright, well, we're gonna need gas. We're gonna need supplies. And I would like to get a Gemini. And I don't see one. Aren't they supposed to be more consistent now? I'm not buying a Paladin. Are you kidding me? When am I going to put it on? I kind of want to pick up another Brawler. Kind of want to pick up... I want to pick up that Monitor, to be honest. But I think we're just gonna go with what we've got this time. And when for my next run, we'll grab nothing but Geminis, and we'll just skip the Shephards. But it's easier. It's clearly easier to get a hold of a handful of Shephards because they're cheap. The price tag is the main thing. Like finding 4 Gemini and being able to afford them, it wouldn't be impossible, but it would definitely add more time. Like if I take away the like 40,000 I spent on that guy and the 40,000 I spent on that guy, and we just left everything else, like this is a really slim fleet. I do wish I had something better on these brawlers though, but again, the goal is to not get into combat. So I think we just get ready to go out. Wow, we have a lot of cargo space now. What did I pick up that gave me all this cargo space? Is it just from my Shephards? It is. It's just from having 8 Shephards. I mean, that's the reason why we got bulk transport. Oh, well, you know what it is that we didn't have bulk transport last time I looked. Oh, I'm not saying the Paladin's bad, although, in my opinion, it's not worth the effort. But I also play very differently than most people. I tend to play Wolfpack tactics with only 1 or 2 larger ships, max, and I'm not going to put a Paladin on one of my large energy mounts, because I only have maybe 1 or 2 in the whole fleet, and they're not for the Paladin. But if you're running a large fleet, the Paladin is fantastic, because it just basically shuts down enemy missiles and enemy fighters so efficiently. It is a good weapon, and it is a rare weapon, but I don't use them. And I'm not here to hoard weapons either. Just really not interested. Because like I said, I run Wolfpack, so my main ships are not going to have these. It's not my playstyle. But you are correct, they are rarer weapons. The fact that there's 3 of them here is kind of insane. Like, they are hard to find. They are very good at what they do. I mean, even just having a Paladin Sunder in your fleet can, like, as part of your Wolfpack, like, it's silly, but it shuts down. Like, the Wolfpack's biggest weakness is mass fighters and mass missiles. So having a Paladin Sunder might be something that I want to look into in the future. But, not for now. For now, I'm considering whether I want to sell these off or just stash them. I think we just stash them. We need to drop by the hegemony. So let's head to Maya Sura real quick, drop stuff off. We'll head to Valhalla, pick up our commission. Then we'll drop into Sindria to pick up gas before we go to Valhalla. Oh, wrong one. Damn it. Alright, cool. So, like I said, normally I take field repairs. I think it's the best choice of the next of these 4 options. These 2 are jokes. Don't get those. Just don't. Why get a skill for 1 ship when you can get a skill for all the ships? I usually get field repairs, but the goal is to not get into combat. So for that, salvaging's great. It'll mean we salvage more supplies. It'll mean we salvage more fuel. So we'll go for salvaging this playthrough. But normally I would never recommend salvaging. I would always recommend field repairs. Yeah, having the Paladin, like, again, you're talking about a larger scale of conflict than I tend to get in. I am very much leaning into the more Wolfpack tactics. Like, I'm focusing on soft targets. I don't need the point defense, because I'm hitting targets that don't have a lot of missiles or carriers. But when you're building a large fleet, yeah, it's a very different story. Like, my point defense is destroying carriers before they get a chance to really impact the combat. My point defense is 8 red Daka boys swarming your condors, which is the only thing that I'm going to fight. That's like, I'm not going to end up seeing a heron on the battlefield. I'm not gonna see an Atlas on the battlefield. Not Atlas, Astral. Like those aren't fights I'm getting in. I love resistant flux capacitors. I'm buying those. Buy these, and we need more gas. I could probably get gas. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have enough gas that I don't need to stress. I really kind of want to do a little bit more trading to get that containment procedure, but we're gonna try working without it, especially since a lot of our high value targets are really close to the core worlds. So I'm not gonna stress the containment. Wow, this is a really open area. Like, look how open that path is right there. I'm so used to Syndria being covered in storms. Anyway, we're gonna go to the military base because the military base will have a stockpile of fuel. We're also again going to spend another story point. Thank you, because I want to get to that what do you call it? Oh, you know what? I have still been losing points this whole time. Oh, but we're still good. Something I gotta remember: even though you use the story point to get out of it, you still lose that you get dinged for that initial contact. Alright, so we want more supplies. We want to get that commission. I'd like to be conditioned. Accept. So we are no longer friendly with the League or Tritachyon. Turn transponder on. Pick up the rest of the gas we need. Go ahead and buy all their supplies. And we are ready to go to... Oh, come on. Okay, so the shit one. I mean, that's not a bad one, because that's my 50 tactical lasers right there if I had checked before I spent my money. Like, that would absolutely be an opportunity to just get all the tactical lasers you need, get a bunch of PD lasers, get some ion cannons, get those antimatter blasters, whatever you need. That's actually not a bad... like, that's a pretty good one to run into early on. Oh, and you can get some wasps. It's not that bad at all. But, we're not interested. Alright, let's get out of here. It's right there. Normally I transverse jump everywhere, but it's right here. Let's just take that. And we are going to... Alright, so we're at war with the Perseian League now. So this area over here is a lot less juicy. Because if we need to return for gas, it's the Perseian League that we would be shopping from, and we're at war with them now. So I think what we'll do instead is I'm going to go out to here first. I think out to here. So this is where our traveling salesman brain has to kick in. What can we do the most efficient as possible? Which is making me think like I want to hit there, fly out to here, maybe even tag those along the way, and then come back, get all these inner ring systems, and then when I hit here, we get a chance so we can go to Naraka to get more gas if we need it. And this whole time we'll be flying back towards Naraka. And then we can decide what we're doing as we get there. So I think our first stop is over here. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We'll see how 8 Shephards does. Oh, what's that sensor profile? Oh, that's my sensor profile after all that. Yeah, we're pretty stealthy. We did pick up the 5th. Oh, we didn't get the 5th ship. We didn't get our 5th phase ship. Let's drop into real quick. They're a military pirate base. They might have a pirate. They might have one of the pirate phase ships for us. You really want to get 5 so that you can get as stealthy as possible. Yeah. Okay, they have a shade. We don't have money. Psych! That was a waste of time and money. Let's just get out of here. Yeah, look at that. He don't want nothing to do with us. He sees all this spice and he's like, you know what? That's not worth the trouble. Not only could he not catch us with those eradicators, but we could cause some serious issue. He's looking at this little fleet of ragtag, and he's like, that looks like it could be a problem. Alright. Here's our first stop. Oh, that's definitely our first stop. Low beacon means no beacon. We just dive. Alright, let's see what this is. Just a regular field. Let's just scrape it up. Normally this... Oh, you know what I did? I forgot machines. That's gonna be... It's gonna be a problem. That's an amateur mistake. That's an amateur mistake. But we will not lose out on any colony items. But it does mean we will be getting a significantly shortened return. You must learn that. Learn that. Take that. It's like the shittiest colony item to get a hold of, but whatever. And we are not interested in anything else but supplies, fuel, and colony items. And right now, machines, because... play mistake. Well, I should have brought some extra crew. That's going to be the sticking point. That's going to be what sends us back home. Because we are eventually going to need more crew. We might scrap the hammerhead as we move along. Didn't even get a warning for that ad break. Heckin' ad break. See, God damn it. That's why I freaking OBS. Freaking game. Anyway, as I've said before, I pause for ad breaks, so we'll be pausing for a moment. Pausing for ad break. It's perfect time for you to go get some snacks, get something to drink. I'm having a coffee right now. It's cold, but it's good. Arid world, desert world. That's pretty nice. Ooh, those are named. That's nice. Definitely gonna look into those. So we're gonna go from there to there, from there to there, and we'll come down to here. Then hit those, and then hit all that. I gotta be careful with my gas though. After I get to there, if we don't find enough gas, we may end up struggling, so we're gonna have to be careful with that. We didn't get containment procedures yet. But the cool thing is we do have bonus XP. We may end up getting containment procedures while we're out. So there is that. I feel like containment procedures might be the breaking point. Like that might be the reason why you hustle a little harder at the start. And if you're gonna hustle to get containment procedures, then you're gonna end up with more money anyway. Which means the Gemini might actually be the move. Going and getting 4 Gemini instead of having 8 Shephards. That might actually be the move to make. I guess it depends on the Gemini's, like... I wish I had seen one. Can I get to the Codex? Yeah, I can. Not variants. Gemini. Cargo capacities, comparable. Maintenance and fuel, they're literally, if you took 2 of the Shephards. Actually, no. So, if I do expanded cargo hold on these, it will make it cost more maintenance. Hey, welcome back. So, I'm just brainstorming the fact that I really wish I had containment procedures. So, if I had done the hustle, the trade hustle, to get enough XP to get containment procedures, I'm thinking that getting 4 Gemini would actually be pretty feasible compared to doing 8 Shepherds. With the advantage there being that I have, 4 fighter bays in my fleet, which is nice. If I got into combat, again, the goal is to not get into any fights. They also have decent armaments as well. Like they're pretty good ships to have, especially now that they're already military vessels as well, and they have a maximum burn of 9, so I don't have to worry about them being military vessels. So that we don't really lose out on bulk transport. With the insulated engines, their sensor profile is not such a big deal. The maintenance is not much more. The fuel usage is comparable. The main thing would be the crew. Like having to pay for extra crew compared to the Shepherd. Well, it's something that I'm going to test out. I think the next blitz will be for Geminis. Anyway, let's move along. Oh yeah, you know what? The salvage is going to keep us out here much longer than I need to be concerned with. The do we bother surveying anything if there's no ruins on it? I mean, it's going to be valuable survey data, and I need air quotes, need the XP. Yeah, see, this is the reason why I'm thinking 8 Shepherds is not enough. 10 at the very least. Because this is not really a big survey. Like, this isn't that big of it. Like, the hazard rating here isn't severe, but because of its size, I forget the math on this. What is the math on? We are looking for Starsector survey wiki. That should give me what I want. Survey. Okay. Performing and get survey data. The equation for supply consumption is 10 plus 10 times hazard rating times size. Yeah, oh, it's showing me right here. It's showing me the math right here. I'm freaking stupid. So, this size rating is the main thing. Like, hazardous planets are annoying, but the size thing as well thrown in there. Now, if we had the makeshift equipment, this wouldn't be such a big deal. And honestly, we have a ton of supplies that we brought with us, so it's not as big a deal anyway. But this is the main hang up, this cost, because that's what we're going to end up spending most of our supplies on. That and getting blasted by asteroids and trans jumping as much as possible. So that, we are going to burn through supplies more than fuel once we get containment procedures up. So I'm wondering if maybe this is not a good enough. But after makeshift equipment, the requirement gets cut in half. So it would be 35, which means this would be enough. It'd be more than enough. Anyway. Get a buttload of experience. This is not a bad planet. It's got all around. It's got everything. It's pretty nice. This is a pretty good first planet, considering it's not that far away from, like, the core worlds either. Like, look how close we are. Like, that's not that far out at all. That'd be a nice first planet. Like, if you were new to the game and you wanted that all around, have everything. Like, the mining here is fantastic. And the food here is not bad at all. Now, this would be a really nice first planet. Plus, you got this little guy. He got no atmosphere. It's a perfect industrial planet. And you got this guy. Let's go check this one out. We'll check out all the planets here, just for the fun of it. Oh, let's go get this free goodies out here. Oh, there's ruins here, so we're surveying this anyway. And the signal? Yeah, we might as well just get it. Just take it. None of that matters. Yeah, see this one, look, only paying 5. Fantastic. Scattered ruins, moderate ore. I mean, this one you would just... Oh, it's habitable. I don't know what you would use this one for, but it's here. I mean, it's habitable, so you could use it for light industry. Oh, we got crew. That's actually nice, because we did need crew. Oh, this is trash. We'll take that. It's rare. But everything else we'll leave behind. The only thing we are looking for is colony items and other really rare items. Just for shits and giggles, let's go check out that smaller planet. Because this may actually be like what I would consider top tier option for a colony, like all around. Yeah. This is a good system. This is a really good colony system because you have this planet that's got everything on it. You just put mining, you put farming, and you are set for most of your resources. It would be nice if it had better volatiles. It'd be really nice if you could go all in on the farming, but it's got the organics, or the not organics, the rare ore and the volatiles stop you from using soil nanites. But for just throw it out there planet, like just you can do mining and farming here, you do your light industry here, and you do your heavy industry here. Like, yeah, this is a good triple. This is a great setup. Because, I mean, this one's not even that hazardous for being a small planet with no atmosphere. It's pretty nice. Like, that's actually exactly what you want for a small planet. It's a really good system. And it's really close to the core worlds, too. Anyway, let's get out of here. Let's go find some more stuff. Not worth it. I'm not even going to look at it. Oh, you know what, though? Because we have those nice planets next door, this would be worth looking at just to see if it has rare ore deposits, and it does not, so leave. Although if you had the mantle boar, that wouldn't be a bad planet to grab. Again, same situation. We'll look at it just because of the neighborhood. Yeah, so these are not necessarily all that great. Oh, I do have... Oh, I forgot to grab volatiles. So we are on the lookout for volatiles. Hey, appreciate the follow. Where's my feed? Yes, Starsector. How you doing, Starsector player? 1 second. Hey, Starsector player. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Just wanted to make sure I have all that running so I could see it. Alright, let's get out of here. Like I said, if you have the mantle boar, that volcano planet wouldn't be a bad option, but there's gonna be better options for mining. Ooh, that is absolutely pirates. You know what? I'm gonna add that to the list of things because I'm do's, don'ts, and pro tips. Suddenly comms, aka pirate slash bloody base. Because that's the thing, if you suddenly get comms out in the middle of space, there's a hostile base out here for sure. If you could hack the mantle boar's habitable world safety and turn it on, yeah, that would be kind of funny. I mean, that's definitely something that could be included in a mod, though. Valkyrie class troop transport. There might be Marines on that. Could be crew. Nothing. Okay. Is there anything else on here? Oh, something up here. Oh, there's that pirate base. Right. You gotta find that. Bait. Some gas. Yeah, get some gas. Nice. Very nice. Oh. Let's see if we can find that pirate base, though, because I want to see if we can pick up some extra stuff. I mean, we're doing good on supplies. You know, because we don't have any large ships in our fleet, we don't lose that many. It just occurred to me there's no satellites here. Huh. I guess the pirate base was next door. Like, we are close to that. Space dolphins, get off my engines. Anyway, what is this? Low beacon? Low beacon is no beacon. Just moving in. Terraforming in reverse. That's a good point. I guess you would call that like what? Mars forming. What do we got going on here? He probably won't mess with us. I mean, we aren't like a tiny fleet. All right, so we've got a lot of junk around this. Let's survey the planet first. Hopefully we can get all this done before they look at us. Hell forming, I like that one. Infernal forming? Infernus forming? Inferna forming? Inferna forming. I think something like that. Infernalizing, I like it. Alright, so let's go ahead and burn the supplies here. It's fine. Ooh, extensive ruins. It's well worth it. We'll open the pods. Hey, meat snacks. Those are worth holding on to, because you can sometimes get a very good deal on those. Oh, that was a whiff. But we'll learn that. We'll take that. We'll take this. Which ones are these? So, if you're going to grab stuff, these are the kinds of things you want to go for. So it's only going to take up 1 cargo space, and it's actually worth selling. So fighter blueprints are worth grabbing. But obviously the metal is not. So that was not that great. I wish I had the extra machines, but again, we're not going to lose out on any of the rare items. It's just the common and uncommon items that we lose out on. So like, we got less of this stuff, but we would always get this, regardless of not having the sufficient machines. So, the drugs, because we might be going back early, I guess we could pick them up, but it's one of those things that would be something I would throw out the airlock pretty quickly. The meat snacks, though, like, we could potentially get a good return on those. Maybe we could get a good return on the drugs. Drugs, weapons, and the meat snacks. But even then, I'm far more interested in getting a hold of rare weapons, because this only takes 1 cargo space, and it's worth 150,000, or 1,500. 150,000, yeah. So it's 1,500. So that's a little more important to keep. And these things, obviously, like, I'm not going to use this myself, but that is a nice fat stack of cash when we sell it to someone on the black market. So obviously, these are the kind of things we're looking for. This is one of the worst ones, because this one is one that you could barely utilize yourself. But it is one that you could sell to the black market to get a nice influx of cash. And then if you end up getting to a point where you could utilize it, you just go back around and buy it back. Let's do a second breakfast here, get our extra survey. And now these guys, I don't think they're going to want to fight us. They might. They'd be dumb to. Yeah, they don't want to fight us. Oh, maybe they do. No, they don't want to fight us. One more industry is a good thing, but getting it active by the time you get that thing online, it's basically like winning more. Like, if you have a fleet that can engage what you need to engage to get that thing online, the extra industry isn't really going to help you all that much. I mean, it's nice, but the thing is that colonies in general are like added. It's like the DLC to the end game. It really isn't the priority in a vanilla game. But if you're exploring like this, then maybe it is something that you want to look out for. But it is still, in my opinion, one of the lowest tier items that you can find, because it's only got one use, and it's only in the end game. Whereas a lot of the other items you can potentially use in other ways, which we will absolutely go into if I can find some of them. Alright, yeah, let's stop here and see what we can make out with anything useful. Because, like, you know, I want some gas. I like graviton beams. Graviton beams are nice. Are these hybrid mounts or are these ballistic mounts? Yeah, they are hybrid mounts. So I could potentially put the graviton beams on my vigilance. Oh, here we go. This guy needs them. Thank you. You know what? You told me to buy Fastarazda. You told me to buy those. The advanced optics, and I didn't get it. I wish I had it now. I should have got them. But it's one of those things where it's like, I shouldn't even have those Tempests. But it is a find that's worth grabbing, and now I regret not doing it. And I don't want to buy anything else here. Oh, we're still looking for a phase ship. No, they don't have one. Could grab this salvage rig, but I have enough Shephards that the salvage rig wouldn't add any meaningful recovery. Yeah, I think we're just gonna leave. But the cool thing about these bases is, like, they have 500 gas. If we were low on gas, we could get gas here. They also have a bunch of supplies. They are useful. It's just one of those things where you gotta be careful when you're going around them, because, like, right now, we are in between two fleets. They absolutely might jump me right now. So it's one of those things where as soon as I get out of here, I'm gonna pause, looking for remnants, so they're not looking for us. So we'll be fine. Just scoot away from the station as quick as possible, and move out. Be fine. Let's see what else we can find out here. Hermes shuttle. If there's going to be anyone on there, it's going to be an officer, and I'm not interested in officers. Orbital habitat, though. Nice. Always secure the lobsters. Oh, don't need that gas. We need those machines. We'll take those supplies. We're getting to the point where we're going to start throwing supplies into space. To make room for other stuff. I left way too many supplies. Gormenghast. It's cute. Let's see if what's... Actually, it's not as hazardous as I originally thought. It's got the extreme heat. Let's survey it. Because like I said, it's near that... Oh, never mind. Turd ball. Don't want it. But we're still in the range of those other planets, so I'm like, we might find something that's worth looking at, but no. So really the only stars here are, like, this is a really nice system if you're not trying to find, like, a top S god tier find of a system. These three planets are fantastic. Like, this is a really nice system. You got your planet for your farming, you've got the mining of all the other resources, especially the organics, and you've got another habitable world. It doesn't have a gas giant. You are absolutely correct. A gas giant, to get that vacuum suck, to have a ton of volatiles, is something that I really like having. But, again, we're just talking about, like, a decent planet, a decent setup, like a beginner system. This is a good beginner system, especially because you have this nice little extra access planet for your heavy industry, which is really nice. But it also depends on what colony items we end up finding, because right now we haven't found much of anything. So let's head out. Let's remember this is here, though, because I could stop by on the way back and grab more gas if I need it, or more supplies. But I don't think we're going to actually have issues. I think the salvage is pretty freaking good. It's keeping us in, and once we get containment procedures, we'll be fine. But yeah, actually, the gas giant thing, that is one of the things for me is kind of a deal breaker, because I like being able to use the succotron so I can corner the volatiles market, so I can get a scam lamp up and operational. Yeah, I gotta remember, I am so heavy on supplies right now. Ooh, medium. Medium can be spicy. So we're going to drop in on the star. We're in the Corona. It's fine. We've got plenty of supplies. Plus, since we don't have any big ships, we're actually not going to get toasted that badly. Throw a signal out. Yeah. A bunch of stuff out there. What is that? Alright, so we don't want to get into his radius, but the dormant one should leave us alone. But after we mess with this, we're going to want to book it. Again, none of these are worth looking at. I don't care how many organics are here. Do not care about any of this stuff. We can trade in system and make plenty of money. It's a far more lucrative to worry about this stuff in system. Stressing over it out here is not what we're looking for. We are looking for high value targets, especially the blue lobsters. Oh, they're so beautiful. I love them so much. Top tier item. But anyway, in fact, I'm going to throw these out the airlock. These mining blasters just not worth my time anymore. We have so much crap on our ship already. The only reason that anything would be worth grabbing is if you are in, like, really close to the system and you are running a much larger exploration fleet. Then maybe those organics would be worth grabbing. But it's really not worth the time. Oh, this planet has ruins on it, so let's do our survey. Nice. I finally got some volatiles. Fantastic. That was another mistake of mine. I left without volatiles. Now we can have our neutrino system online. Probably should have grabbed that. Ooh, okay, we got out of his range. He lost sight of us. Hey, look at Gemini. That's tempting. That is tempting to recover but I think what I'm going to do is just ignore it. Because I'll do a separate play where oh, those take 4. Forget that. I'll do a separate playthrough where I grab Gemini and we'll see how they compare to the Shephards. This was just one planet, right? Just one planet. I feel like we should just leave. Yeah, we should just leave. These guys shouldn't bother us. We do want to be careful moving through here. There might be... Yeah, there's no one out here. But sometimes there's predators hanging around the slipstreams. In fact, I should add that to the list. Do's, don'ts, pro tips. Careful around slipstreams. Ambushes. Make sure I bring that up. Because slipstreams can be great to travel through, but those ambushes can be brutal. So fringe point might be really far out. It's not that far out. Let's go in there. Yeah, it's not bad. There's something near the star. Yeah, these empty systems are worth checking out because this could have very easily been a capital ship. But right now it's just supplies. We'll dive in just to see what's in there. Sometimes there's blueprints, makes the dive worth it. And since we're running a light fleet, we don't take a lot of losses for dipping in and getting blasted by the solar winds. So, usually going to come out on top when we do that, a maneuver like that. Now we're going to travel upstream because I want to... Oh! Actually, we're carrying ourselves pretty consistently. We could just start heading deep. Instead of doing this, like, thing that I was planning to do, where we stuck close, I think we go deep. Make it more exciting that way. So, let's follow the slipstreams, and head over to this corner. So, jump out in this bends, jump out. Yep, there we go. And head over here. Because we're carrying ourselves pretty well. I think we'll be fine. We didn't hear that. Epsilon Bell. It's over there. Alright. Now the problem is that there might be danger here. It isn't marked. Yeah, that asshole right there. Is that a bounty? It's a bounty. It's free money. But I'm trying to avoid fights, not start them. It's a nice planet. We'll do the survey, get some experience. We are trying to work ourselves up after all. Some ruins here. We'll do the survey. Administrator, we are definitely... Ah, look at that. Big laser. Do the math. It takes 8 cargo space. It's worth 8,000. That means 1,000 per cargo. That's not bad. That's a good one to grab. Plus big laser. Go pew pew. Well, let's go ahead and get into a fight. Oh, he's gone already. Oh, he's fighting the salvager. We got the credit. I love it. It's so stupid. Because they don't, like, the way the game is, we just get the credit. It doesn't, they don't care who killed them. We were there, we saw it happen, we get the credit. It's so stupid. I'm gonna write that down. Like, did he actually die? I don't... Like, what the heck is that? Where was it? Where was it? It should still be here, right? Yeah. Oh, is that guy? Yeah, that guy's not there anymore. No, he's still there! Or maybe... Yeah, okay, so he did die. So we got the point for that. Even though the battle hadn't fully resolved yet. That's silly. Give everybody have a witness, exactly. How you doing, Foxy? Welcome to the club. I figured I'd just check it out for the XP. Like, we are still trying to get our containment piece. Oh boy! Investigating. The thing is that I don't trust anyone out here. Like, what are you investigating? Who are you? Like, you're rolling with a big... Like, that's pirates, right? That's absolutely pirates. You know what? Hold on a second. It's a good thing to add to the list. Hold on. Pro tips. How to identify unknown fleets by sight. I want to add that into the thing because, oh, excuse me, that's my Warframe list. The thing with this fleet is my first thought was that it might be pirates because they got a big, what you call it? I forget what that thing's called. The Colossus. They got the Colossus with them. They got a Buffalo with them. But the pirates don't run Condors. Those two fighter bays, those two fighters, the longbows, which pirates also don't run, are with the Condor. So that's an actual Colossus, not a pirate Colossus. Plus they have a Sunder. So this is an independent fleet. But it could be a scavenger still. And scavengers are just as likely to jump you as they are to move along. So we're gonna stay clear. Although we could easily take them. we could rough him up bad. Just take out that Condor, drop their fighter support, easily take them. What do we got going on here? We could do this. Get them both. I'm feeling... Oh, look at that. So this is one where your instinct might be to grab it and learn it right away. But the thing is that I'm not going to go printing a dozen astrals myself. This is another one where it's like, you could sell it and make decent money. And if you sell it to one of... Actually, I'm not sure. If you sell it to any black market, I think you have to sell it to a pirate black market for them to take the blueprint. I think if you sell it to a regular black market, it will stay there. But the thing is that it's a big stack of cash, and I'm not going to be printing any atlases anytime soon. So absolutely going to take that to... Oh wait, before I do that, I'll learn these. Going to absolutely take that. We have more than enough machines. You usually want to have like 100 machines and then a little bit extra so that because your guys are just going to be throwing these things out into space all day long. I think 127 is plenty. You know what? Hold on. There we go. That's plenty. Oh shit! I almost forgot. It's burning because I wanted to grab both of those. Grab those. That. Grab the meat snacks. You gotta have meat snacks for your lobsters, because if you don't have meat snacks for your lobsters, they will take over your ships and pacify the lobsters. Keep them contained. That might not be accurate, but it's, as far as I'm concerned, it's necessary. It's just those pods. Yeah, just the things I threw out. I probably should have popped the neutrino scanner for a little bit, but whatever. We're moving along. Alright, let's go see what that beacon was. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Some assholes. Yeah, those lobsters will absolutely mutiny. Look at that. See those two giant-ass fleets out there ready to jump us? That's why you never listen. Never listen to, what do you call them? Beacons. Distress beacons. Yeah, nothing out here. Oh, we're not at war with Tritachyon anymore. That's nice. Ooh, hello. How you doing? Don't mind me. Okay. Again, the fact that they call themselves independent doesn't mean much if they're going to jump you anyway. Because they're just as likely to. Yeah, we're just going to survey everything because we're trying to get XP still. And we're doing fine on supplies. Right now it's gas that's my concern. If there's anything out here, we'll go survey that extra planet for the XP. So the sooner we get our level up and get containment procedures, the better off we'll be. Because we're basically floating now. Like, if we can get containment procedures, I don't see us needing to head back. A big one. Investigating. That could still be pirates. Fully surveyed has ruins, so that we just found the survey data there. But we can hit up these ruins. So forgot to get. Oh, there's not a second salvage there. Oh, hey, and look, we're at peace with Bersandine now too. What are they investigating over here? Just weapon cache. Laser. See, that's not that valuable though. That's only like 500 a piece. A little more than 500 a piece. Still alright. Oh, longbow blueprint. Might as well. Oregon blueprint. Might as well. Grab that. Always grab those. What's this? So that's approaching the limit where I don't care. Because it's only like around 300, a little more than $300 per, and you're not going to make that much when you sell them, because nobody's going to give you extra money for weapons. So the reality is this is way below the line of wanting to keep it in my cargo hold. There's a lot of assholes out here. We gotta be careful. Nice, we got our advanced optics, we got some more volatiles, lots of druggists. We need to start making sacrifices, though. Just it's gonna be supplies. We're throwing supplies out the airlock. Get rid of them. I will take the Hydra. You know what? We'll take the extra supplies because extra supplies is a problem that resolves itself. So, whatever. As long as it's not impacting our drive speed. Oh no, we're at war with the Ludic Church. Whatever will we do? Hey, orbital habitat. What we got? More drugs! Just got all the drugs in the world. How's our speed? Okay, so we are losing speed because of all the supplies we have, but I really just don't care. Because with all these extra supplies, we can do dumb stuff like this. It's great. Alright, so there's a lot of assholes hanging out over here. They are fighting too, it looks like. Hello! Pursuing my fleet. Good luck with that. See ya, nerd! That's what extra supplies lets you do. That was very reckless, but we did have a ton of extra supplies to burn through, so we might as well do something fun with it, right? Nothing. There's nothing here. We are back at war with Tritachyon. Somehow that got turned off at some point. Alright, just head over here, scoop up all this. There's plenty of gas. We've been doing a good job finding gas as well. Alright, what we got? Alpha. Let's just drop in. Little cute little rock. Oh, that's so adorable. Nothing. Like I said, we're just gonna keep this. Oh, and we're at war with Syndria. The rat bastards. Death to Syndria. Hegemony blueprints. That's nice. Grab that, and move along. Let's get out of here. Oh, I missed it. I was too busy fluffing my mustache. When it gets too long, I have curly hair, so the mustache kind of curls back in and irritates me. So every once in a while, I have to brush it out of my face. Hopefully get it off. It'll leave me alone for... Oh, look at this. Alright, let's do this one. Be way out here. Was that Elspeth? Hey, it's Elspeth. Alright, what's the survey here? Nope. But you know what? It's 60, but... We have 60, but I don't want to start throwing away supplies. Not when I'm literally throwing them out the airlock. Just a second ago, I know, but... Hold on to them. Oh, but you know what? I almost forgot. I do want to scan. I completely forgot about that. The hyperspace topography. Do want to start collecting that whenever we can, because that will make us more efficient out in the deep. Oh, you know what? I should have left on the sound mod. But then again, I like the new music they've included. It's quite nice. How are we doing on our... Oh, yeah, we're getting close. I was gonna say we ran out of double XP. What's that? Nothing. Oh. I think there's something spicy over here. That looks like it is what it is, isn't it? Come on. How close are you going to get? There we go. Let's get our containment procedures. And now we should be more than fine. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We can get to the other side. Ah, so good. Ooh, look at all that. That's all. That is an extensive ruins if I've ever seen them. Look at that. Extensive ruins. Who would have guessed? Are you shitting me? 2? 2 big sucky boys. Gimme. That's pretty good. Honestly, that's the most awkward one to get 2 of, though. Like, I don't even know what I would do with them. Fun fact, there are no colonized gas giants in the vanilla colonies. It's kind of funny. Anyway, so we got 2 big suck boys. Got a corn in the volatiles market. Which does mean, like, if I was playing this as a long-term game, really makes this whole area a lot less viable. Because I don't think there were any gas giants in that entire area. No, there weren't. Does make Duzak a lot more viable, though. Or Penelope. I think Penelope has like 2 gas giants. Penelope's one that I like to go for a lot. Alright, let's hit that, and then that. We got our level up, and I'm way less concerned about containment procedures, so I'm just going to start skipping over the optional surveys. Oh, there's something out there. Probably just derelict, but we'll go check it out. Could always use more crew. Oh, no supply cache. With a ship we don't want. But there's some gas and some supplies. Just keep... Take those, take that, take that. And let's move. Always want to scope out the little asteroid fields whenever you can. Hello. Surveyor. And look, it looks like we've got some, I'd say, scattered ruins. What is that though? Ooh, mining station. That's probably with the surveyor there. Yeah, so because you see they've only got the borer drones in their fleet. The borer drones are with the Shepherd, and those 2 Colossus don't have any fighters with them. So that's definitely an independent fleet, not a pirate fleet. The Wolf and the Vigilance and the Wayfarer and all that were also a big clue as well. But usually by the fighters, you can identify fleets pretty easily. I think this is scattered. There's barely any words here. Yeah, scattered. Alright, well they are a tiny fleet. They will not mess with us. With some more volatiles. We're not even really using them all that much, but we'll take them. In fact, that's more than enough. We can stop picking them up. I usually only leave with around 70. So, get us out of here. And, let's go. That's everything here, right? Everything worth looking at. Did I scan that? I don't remember if I did or didn't, but we're leaving anyway. Let's trying to decide how I want to move around now. So we'll scoop up all that, and then we'll make our way back up here, and then we'll come down like through here, and we'll actually hit all this outer rim stuff. So like we'll come down to here, hit that, come up to here, hit all through that, come through here, come around there, do all that. Do it like that. Don't need to survey anymore. That looks like a ghost. I believe it is a ghost. Is it moving? No, that's just a ghost. It's just doing a great job of tricking me. Do binaries give survey? Yep. I did scan it. Thank you, Foxy. I mean, I wasn't turning back either way. There's only 5 points for the gas giants. It's not really worth it. Hey, nerds. See you, nerds. Ooh, what's going on here? Derelict field? Yep, derelict field. And... oh, it's Sentinel! I don't want to miss a Sentinel. What? Sentinel gantries? This collection of makeshift gantries is barely worth describing as a dockyard, though it has obviously served as an one-off site to perform rapid work on a flotilla of large ships. Okay. Sensors discover sentinel gantries. Interesting. Okay. I didn't realize that, I've never seen the gantries before. I've been to Sentinel before, so I'm familiar with Sentinel, but I did not realize they had, like, gantries like this. This is kind of cool. That's kind of handy. Oh, wow, look at that! Free ships! Very cool. Are these great targeting? I don't think these are spicy, though, right? They don't say they have the retrofit. The special qualities. But I'm not interested in visiting Sentinel, so we are not going to. Just want to check out these ships real quick. Is that a battleship? Nova. Okay. So this is a derelict fleet. Or derelict spicy boys. We could get some energy weapons off of them. But I don't really need any. Then we've got this over here. Check this out. Yeah. More Colossus. Mark II. Yeah, and then we got the hidden cache, air quotes. But, like I said, I'm not interested in doing this. Sentinel is part of the... it's a side quest, but it is... I'm not interested in doing this, so we're just gonna leave. Like, it's absolutely something you want to mark. Like, if I was doing this as a regular playthrough, I would go to Sentinel and do that part of it. But I'm not interested in messing with that right now. We're just doing some spoiler-free exploring. Talk about some luck though. Right next door. No, that's Turd. Turd planet. Turd planet from the sun. Oh, I'm so witty and charming. Get those snacks, get them guns, get that gas, get them supplies. More what machines too. Oh, one machine short. Alright, what do we got? Nothing? Just trash. But now we are in full, like, give zero damns mode. Like, we are absolutely going to be fine on supplies. That's an independent. They also have... they have some extra warships with them. That's probably a scavenger. Ooh, research station. We dive for those. these are... Ooh, we're going to hold on to the Pegasus one. Because again, I'm not interested myself in building larger ships. So we're going to sell that Pegasus. We're also going to take these fighter blueprints because they are dense in credits. Take that heavy blaster. I guess the Squall's okay. Definitely the Mjolnir. Gauss. Burst PD's a little on the light end. That's trash. Take gas, take supplies, and then get ready for that second breakfast. Learn that. Trash. Barely worth it. Grab that. Oh wait, we're over on gas now. Leave that. These drugs are taking up a lot of space. Alright, so I will keep... the drugs. What I'll do is I'll dump the extra gas, because we're not really using it right now. So we'll just chuck that out. Just get rid of the rest. By supply drop, do you mean like we just leave some supplies and set them into a stable orbit? Which, oh, you know what? Oh, right. There's that, we could have dropped them off at the other place, at the Sentinel. But I'm not really that worried. Honestly, I'm just as inclined to throw all of these out because they're the most we can get out of them consistently. Like, if we're lucky, we'll get 400 apiece for them, which is honestly below the line, as far as I'm concerned. The only reason I'm carrying the meat snacks around is because it's funny. But, yeah, we'll just hold on to them. Because the problem is like, every second I waste thinking about any of this crap is just wasting time. It is just wasting time. It's not worth stressing over that majority of the time. Alright, let's just get out of here. It's like none of that stuff is irreplaceable. It's just the colony items. The recipes are nice. The weapons are handy. But really, it's just the colony items that are irreplaceable. Scattered ruins there. Just barely see them. Ooh, got some topography. That's nice. That's a chunky topography. Oh, we take that. We definitely take that. It's a nice one. This big needler. The Daka needler. Ooh, wait, hold on. Do a quick, That's just everything I already looked at. Oh, wrong button. Well, it definitely shut off the neutrino. Free ship. Eradicator, I think. Oh, might have crew on it, though. No crew. Oh, we got lobsters. Fantastic. Really glad I checked it. Some lobster count has significantly increased. Lobsters secured. They'll be fed, so they won't be a danger. We'll be fine. That's a turret. Is that our research station? That is our research station. Very nice. Nebula and black holes have like a really high chance for a research station. Oh, very nice. Alright. I think we learned all of these, right? Yeah, it's not really worth selling. It's not really worth learning either. I think we just keep that one. There's our paladin we were looking at earlier. They're a joke. It's just a meme. They're fantastic. I just love them as a thing. But it is absolutely just a meme. These are actually below the line for the value, the proximity charger, but they're kind of rare, so I tend to pick them up. That's above the line. Paladin's above the line. Gauss cannon. Get that blast machine we need. We have the gas. And we just take the supplies. Second breakfast. Nothing to. Oop, dang it. Before you take things, you want to learn the things, because after you start taking things, it doesn't let you learn them anymore. You have to, like, it's just one of those little programming oversights. You can't learn things after you started taking things, but before you take things, you can learn things. So just take that. And these are not valuable, right? No, trash. They're not actually trash. The IR pulse laser is actually, they can be a struggle to get a hold of in large numbers if you need them. Ooh, looks like a scumbag. Let me pause for ad breaks. And again, it didn't warn me. I've been looking up at chat so much, and it just didn't even warn me whatsoever. Oh. I actually need some more coffee, so I am going to get up this time. Sadly, there was no coffee left. I'll have to make a pot later. Might take a longer break. But I did pick up some of that panettone. Is it panettone or panettone? Anyway, we got so much of it around Christmas. Nice little snack. Hey, and we're back. Welcome back, everyone. I'm getting kind of frustrated with how, like, normally I get a 5-minute warning before an ad break, but I have for the last 2 I haven't gotten them. But I got a nice big glass of water, so I'm ready to roll. Nothing out there. Except for whoever that was back there, trying to chase me down. Not interested. We don't want to make friends. This is a corner, so let's do the corner first. You guys see, look at that. They have a condor and a shepherd. That's definitely a scavenger, right? Or is that Luddites? I completely forgot there's Luddites as well. No, they don't have wayfarers or shepherds. So that's just a scavenger hanging out outside of a tube, ready to scoop some people up. This one might actually just be a regular... Oh, we didn't make it. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, so it was assholes. And that's why we run a small little fleet, because they cannot see us. They know we're out here. They just don't know where. Just completely not worth coming out here at all. Get out of here. Did we visit this one? Oh, it's that's a big one over there. Oh, toasty! Go back. Guns, gas, supplies. The gas. Oof. Mining station. Oh, I forgot about that other administrator. We gotta fire them. 4. Oops. And we're good. Oops. Do that, but we did. Ooh, I like that one. Automated repair systems, I think it is. Alright. You know what? There's so much space trash now, I can't tell if there were ruins on here, so let's just survey it. Free Omen. Not interested. Ooh, there's definitely crap around that one, though. That is some vast ruins. No, just extensive. Oh, alright. Is that worth buying? Or picking up? Yeah, I guess so. All the big guns are kind of worth grabbing. So check out the gate. Ooh, there's a lot of signals on it. Yeah, look, there's another thing out here. Oh, fucking freeloaders, god damn it. Just sit around and eat your food and act like they're helpful. Alright, well. Wrong button. Wrong button. Alright, there we go. Alright, no, actually I wanted to look at this. There it is. You guys. Take a long walk out the short airlock. I'm kidding. We wouldn't actually throw them out. They can just sit with the Marines and wait until we get back to base. Because I don't like throwing people out the airlock. It's just like part of this whole game is the role play, and by that I mean like if you get into the playing a character, you can have a lot of fun. You'll always have fun with this game. Just be silly, be goofy. Treat lobsters like they're better than you. You know, they're a better class of citizen. Or you treat them like they're dangerous. Do dumb stuff. Be silly. That's how you have the most fun with this game. I don't even remember why I brought that up. Oh yeah. So like, I don't like to throw crew or Marines out the airlock. I just don't. I think it's like, it's just wrong. I also don't like to attack independents. There's too many other targets. You don't need to turn on independents to make money. Besides, I already do way more than enough to the independents, selling them trash and black market stuff. There's plenty of other things I do to the independents. I also need to be attacking their ships. I mean, if I'm doing a pirate playthrough, it might be a different story. But even then, I tend to play more like a pirate hero who sticks it to the man and like more of a Robin Hood. There was one playthrough I did where I was playing the Ludic Path, doing a Ludic Path roleplay. I stole everyone's colony items in the core worlds, and then I flew over a star and just threw them into it. It was a lot of fun. That was the end of the of the game too. It's like I did it for the whole stream essentially, and then at the end of the stream, I just threw all the looted goods into the sun or into the star. It was silly. I liked it. It was a lot of fun. That was everything. Alright, I guess we jump into the stream, head back over here. Like that. Yeah. Let's do that. Of course, there is a chance for a random encounter at the end of this tube. Or right there. No! That was bad. Oh, I can't even... Hold on. I can't even throw a story point at it? That ain't good. Oh, man. Alright, yeah, we need these guys to retreat. Everyone's already retreating. I feel like we'll be fine as long as I can keep them off my booty. Oh, forgot how bad the zoom is on this. I should have gotten a double zoom mod. They're right on our ass too. And I'm flying upside down. I hate flying upside down. Ah! That's the worst part about this. No. What are you guys doing? You guys are set to retreat, right? Shit. Forgot about that. not... Oh, God damn it. I hate this game sometimes. I only want these guys to go there. Not everyone! The rest of you stay here. I think we have this. If the Shephards can keep all these guys distracted, we should have this. Like, we overloaded that Falcon real good. Let me go finish this Falcon off real quick. Oh, but I got every fighter on me. Okay, he's gone. We need to get rid of that. Take care of their fighter support. What? Oh, no! Oh, he was alive and they blew him up by crashing into him. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Where's my spicy boy? Why are you guys going up there? Whatever. Support them. You got rid of the... Okay, I got rid of that guy. Where's my spicy boy? Did he die? Oh, there he is. Okay. Swap. We'll swap. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. As long as we can get over there before it gets reset properly. Yeah. It's got shredded armor. Get out of my way! Yeah. Boom. Alright. That is literally them. They're done. They're done. As long as we can finish them before our... Okay, hold on. Hold on. These idiots are trying to shift to the other side again. No, god damn it, no! I'm so sick of it auto-assigning things. Like, no, I actually like the idea of you guys going up here to help the Shephards. Which, by the way, Shephards, great job distracting all of their frigates. This is the reason why we're winning this. Everyone's with me. Yeah, let's just go tear up some ass. We want to save that one for last. What you got on you? I want to get rid of those harpoons. So let's take that one out first, and then we'll sweep around and finish the rest off. It's going to be flying upside down, but hey, we'll be fine. I feel so slow. I also don't have working maneuvers yet. Oh, that... No, fine, fine, fine. I got it. Yeah, you're a pretend destroyer. I don't know how I didn't take it. Alright. I actually don't. Damn. I was really hoping he would distract him longer. I need to engage that enforcer before I lose any more combat readiness. Alright, cool. We drew him out a little bit. What we got going on there? Why are you guys still confused? Like, no. All of you stay there. Oh, there's Shephards over here. What the heck is going on? Alright, anyway. Get in there. I need them to distract them. Give me the opening I need. Ooh, that was not good. That was not good. That's not good. Screen him. Some protection. No! Nope, 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 nope. Not me. Not me either. Alright, let's move in. Let's move in. Shield, very nice. Very nice. Love that vigilance. Nice, the hammerhead moves in, I move in. We got him. We ain't getting out of this. I don't know why the hammerhead stopped pressure though. Ugh! Turn the armor. Rotate the armor. Alright, we're fine. When I popped, I rotated the ship so that while it was dumping on me, it was hitting all of my... I never had the same plates pointed towards it, so it kept hitting fresh armor the entire time to mitigate how much damage I was taking. Although it ended up that that first charge in for me really trashed its weaponry. So it didn't have a lot of guns to point at me anyway. Yeah, you're done. That's why I love the salamanders. Putting salamanders on a vigilance is fantastic. Like, it can recharge. Still gotta be careful with these wolves, though, because they can do that phase. Just go like this. Alright, we won. Oh, the Beyblade armor, yeah. One ship got away. We just want my ships back. Did I actually lose anything? No, it's just those 3 ships. We didn't lose a single Shepherd. Just mine that I crashed and gremlins. And if you know anything about gremlins, this is what they're for, is dying. That was not a bad fight. I mean, that could have gone way worse. Way worse. I was really nervous when I saw the Atlas, but considering the chaos that we were able to, like, because all their frigates went off to chase after my Shephards, which did a great job just completely distracting them. That left them with no frigates, and we just completely outmaneuvered them. That was a fantastic fight. And yeah, we're gonna make out like bandits. Hey, buddy. Rip. Yeah, we were not going to let that stand. Let's actually take this easy. We'll just drift for a minute while we do some repairs. I forgot we don't have field repairs. So it actually does take a minute for us to recover. Plus, we're supposed to be heading out this way anyway. Spin to win, eh? Ooh, brawler. Crew. Ah, that's broke. Hey, look at that. Big and shiny. Hazardous as hell. I'm gonna spend a lot of supplies looking at it. Oh! That is gorgeous. Got good farmland. The only downside here is having the rare ore, but it does make the mining more profitable. It's very hazardous, though. It's also got high gravity. I'm changing my mind about this one. I don't know. I don't know. It's loaded. It's got good farmland. It's got good organics. I'd say this is a nice planet, but it's not a planet that, like, considering how far away it is from the core worlds, I'm not interested. That's a pass for me. And a lot of it has to do with that accessibility, because accessibility is everything. So the fact that it's got high gravity is a really big downside. But if this was closer to the core worlds, I mean, it is in a large system too. Oh, there's another habitable planet. All right, let's do the full survey here. Let's look at everything and then make an informed decision. So we got a cryovolcano. This could potentially be pretty good. It's not. Like the common ore means nothing. The fact that it has like not great volatiles and crap rare ore means that's not worth anything. That's a turd rock. Let's check the gas giant, see if we have what kind of situation, because we do have Suckatron. If this has good volatiles, that could tip the favor. Oh, I don't even have the people to survey this. I can't even make it happen. Alright. I mean, even, let's just assume the best, that it's got tons of volatiles. Even then, I still don't know if I like, because of where the system's located, just flying over here to be efficient. We're going to fly over here, and then fly up there. I don't want to have to double back, just to go check out the gate. But you always want to check out gates, because they can have derelict fields around them. And the debris fields around that can often be around gates will sometimes yield ships as well. Like, I've searched a regular debris field, so like there were no derelicts around the gate, just a debris field, and I've searched it and found capital ships. So like, you always want to search around. Alright, okay. This is a nice one. This is a nice one too. I'm starting to think twice. That plentiful organics, the poor farmland we can use the soil nanites on because there's not any rare ore here or volatiles. So this is actually a much better planet than it looks. Still not sure how I feel about the whole system, but we got a better picture. It has a gate. It does add a little bit. Assuming this had really good resources, though, I'm still not really sold on this system. I mean, the ore is okay here. It's got +1, actually. That's abundant ore. That's pretty good. But the thing is, though, is that if I'm mining here, +1 organics, +1 ore, if I'm mining here and here, this one's a really low hazard rating, too. But this is just a dud. This is a dud. I mean, except that you could do your heavy industry here. Okay, so this isn't that big of a dud. You can do your heavy industry here, although it's a bit of a bummer because it's not small. You generally want to have a small, like a small moon for your industry, because you get the low gravity. You got this hot butthole. Gassy butthole. This is not a terrible system. I would say this is like a B-tier system, and only if it was closer to the core worlds, because it is literally in the far-flung butthole of the universe. It is way out here. Because of that, super low tier. Even though Sentinel is nearby, which does count as a nearby colony, it's still not worth it. It's so far out here. Some people like that, though. if you were to do this as an okay, so if you're into isolated systems, this isn't that bad. Specifically because you've got your farmland, you've got your organics, you've got rare ore, you've got regular ore. I mean, you are self-sufficient out here. And because we do have the succatron, we do have the we can boost the gas giant. So assuming this has adequate or like average or better gas, then we have enough gas from this that this would be a self-sufficient system. And it also has a gate in it. So I guess for my taste, this is B tier even if it was in system. But got a gate, self-sufficient. Some people like being isolated. I guess this is an A tier system. I guess it is. It is an A tier system. Yeah, it's not bad at all. It's just not my taste. Look at how much money we're getting just for being out in space. Hey, appreciate that. Reddening. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Dude, just look how much money we're making out here. Just for being out in space. We're getting, what are we getting? The hegemony's giving us 45,000 just for flying around and not engaging people. That's why you take the commission. Completely funds everything, and we're gonna come back with a ton of cash. Oh, and we don't have to fight anyone either. It's like we're not getting involved in any conflicts. That's a weird spike, isn't it? Not that one, I meant the other one. Yeah, hold on. We just passed by something. Yeah, right there. We'll check it out. Not ships. No ships worth grabbing, but mules of transport. Transports have a better chance of having interesting items inside of them. Except for civilian transports. Cerberus, combat freighter, might as well check it out. Shepherd drone tender. Mora, it's a big ship, we can check that out. A lot of survey data. Oh, no, I don't want it. Nothing worth it. Not even worth the stop, but we had to check it out. Are those my cargo pods? Yeah, those are my cargo pods. Right, those are my cargo pods, right? Yeah, the way they're drifting, that's my cargo pods. I want to say salary is based on... Oh, who are you? We will never know. Oh shit, we might not out. Ah! You know what's funny about this is if we played this right, we could potentially take them. 2 eradicators. The problem is how the NPCs would behave with 2 eradicators. Because if those 2 eradicators get close to any of my ships, they're gone. But if we played it correctly and we managed to get them to split up, then we could potentially shred all 5 of those Colossus by flying out with the LP instead of using the Omen. Like bring the Omen along as a wingman to help. Because if those broadswords looked at me, that's a lot of fighter support. If we could make it where we could get rid of all 5 of those Colossus before we take too many losses, I could see winning this fight. But I can also see pushing this green button down here and not having to worry about it at all and running away like a scared little coward, which is absolutely what you do. And it's, oh, you little bastards! You get the fuck off! Just be quiet. Don't be suspicious. And dive. See you, nerds. Oh my god, really? They want my blood. The same guy. It is the same guy. Honestly, I'm glad he's here because now he's not outside. So now we can just run away. See you, nerd. I think that would be one of those fights where I bring in the Shephards to act as a distraction, and then just have all of my ships run around while I try and create opportunities for me to swoop in and take out the Colossus. By the way, if you're watching this and you don't pilot your own ship, get used to flying. Because I gotta say, it is so satisfying when you get into a fight like that, and you know without a doubt, after you win, that it was because you were flying. And yeah, as in an LP brawler, I have a very good chance of taking out all 5 of those Colossus if I approach it correctly. I also have a chance of getting instantly evaporated if all those broadswords looked at me, though. But that's, you know, may or may not happen. Hey, mining station. Hey, trash. But yeah, if you're interested in learning to fly, I highly recommend the brawlers, all 3 of them. The Omen is another great one. Hammerhead's alright. The problem with flying a destroyer, the reason why I suggest frigates is because, oof, guy just came out of the shroud and I didn't even see him. The reason why I suggest frigates is because if you blow up, you hopefully aren't impacting your fleet too much. Like the fight we just did, the loss of the Omen wasn't such a big deal because I was able to jump into the LP brawler and still have a big impact on the fight. But the Omen, as an NPC, it wasn't going to do much. There's something else out there. Like, NPC Omens are... I just swore I saw something. Like, wasn't that... That was moving, wasn't it? Yeah, there's stuff out here. No, there's not. I'm going crazy. I'm just chasing fairies. Yeah. We're just chasing sensor ghosts. Let's get the hell out of here. Not used to them pinging the way they were, though. That really looked like something that I could... Oh, wow, we have everything surveyed here already? We haven't even visited it yet? I mean, we're still going to visit it because there's a chance for a research station. That's funny. Hello. Just exploring. Now this is promising. Now this is a turd. I mean, it's still cute. It's got low gravity. It's habitable, though. And there's that Tarsus I was thinking about getting forever ago. It's too late now. Ooh, lots of guns. Take all those. Hello. They might want to fight me. Hey, lobster's secured. those lobsters, though. We can take him. Yeah, grabs that. Ooh, claw blueprint. I like the claw. The claw is probably my favorite fighter. I like the wasps as well, but love the claws. Wow, there's a lot of junk out there. Alright, well those are probably buttholes. Let's see if I can see what this is real quick. Oh, those are pathers. No, they're not. No, that's just scavengers. I got scared because I saw the Prometheus, but that's just... I mean, not scavengers, but those are... they're independents. Usually if you see a Prometheus with a fleet, it means pathers. Hey, a Medusa. That's cute. What shape is it in? Ah, that's roughed up bad. It's also got a faulty power grid, which is means it's got stinky as hell. No thank you. Take those burst lasers though. Actually, the little ones are not worth it. It's the medium ones that are worth it. Take that gas. There's a lot of people flying around here, and that's what most of the signals are. Oh, there's some more derelicts out here too. Mud skippers, blank cache. I think it's just not worth my time though. I just left when I first thought about it. The ghost? No. Yeah, just a ghost. Thought it was a reflection for a second there. The way it was following my maneuvering. Ooh. Compromised storage, degraded drive field, and increased maintenance. All the bad things. I think there might be... Oh, never mind. We already had it surveyed, right. Hey, mining station. Yeah, the problem with that though is that it has a drive rating of 5, which would be boosted to 7 with bulk transport, but that cuts me down to a 14 instead of the I think I'm at 20 right now. No, thank you. I need that maneuverability. I only have so many story points to dodge fights with. Definitely getting overburdened though. Is there anything I can chuck out the airlock? I kind of want to throw those drugs out the airlock still. Unfortunately, throwing the Marines out the airlock won't lessen the cargo woes. Could throw some of the weapons out, but it's really no big deal. Like, the supplies are honestly the least valuable thing I'm carrying. So, we'll just keep going. I do want to keep an eye on my situation though, because we are getting, like, if we get to a point where I've only got around a couple hundred supplies, we'll want to head back. There's nothing here. Nothing. Get out. Although I will say, I do love getting a whole fleet of atlases and being a rock trader. Like just trading an ore. It's just so satisfying. Wow! Oh, I just saw that number there. Well, we only need 7 of them. Like, if only we had the atlas, right? Kidding. It's not worth it. It really isn't. Like, there's almost never, again, not never, but almost never a shortage on volatiles. And when they're, unless you manufacture it. But if you're doing that, you should also be harvesting them yourselves. Those volatiles are just not worth the struggle. Because we'd have to go back, sell stuff, come back, get them, go back, make a tiny, not a tiny amount of money. If you set it up right, you can make a killing on volatiles. But only if we had the scam lamp. If we already had the scam lamp, it might be worth considering doing a. But no, not without it. I was gonna say that little tiny. Skip over. Oh, wrong button. Alright, while we're out here, I want to get these systems so that we finish this whole area over here. So let's fly over there. Hopefully there's no one hanging out right here. Hello. Goodbye. This looks exciting. Alright, well that's got stuff. What's that? What's before vast? Extensive? Oh, scattered. I was way off. Compromised storage, increased maintenance. All this is a degraded drive field, and it's got all 3. This is okay. Like, it's not valuable, but it does increase colony defense, which is cute. So, it's definitely one of the lower tier ones. Like, it's functionally, it's nice, but as far as, like, how busted it is, it's not really that great. Yeah, look at the size of that trash. I don't think it would be much more than scattered ruins, whatever. Scan that one. Yeah. Doesn't look like there's anything down in that asteroid field. It doesn't sound like there's much going on here at all. Oh, this is so much farther away than I thought it was. I should have just jumped. gonna be coming back with 1 million before we even sell. Love getting that commission. Alright, you guys are separate, right? Yes. So what is that? That's a fleet. And that's just dudes. That's just dudes, yeah. Watch another Colossus. Oh, they're heading towards me. They want my... Oh! Scavengers. Scumbags. I mean, we could take them. All they have is 2 Gemini and a Venture. 1 second. Just making some plans for later. Okay. Do I want this fight? I kind of want this fight. Because, like, we win this fight, hands down. It's easy. Oh, they have a lot of officers, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 officers. That's a bit spicy. We've also got those thunders and broadswords. 1 thunder, 1 broadsword, but the rest are talons. The talons, I think, are probably in the condor. You know what? Let's just take them. Oh yeah, look at that. They spent some... Oh, I should just run them around. Move in. I'll hold back my LP. Let's just wear them down first. Yeah. Trying to decide if I want to bring in the Shephards with this group, with this first group or not. I think we save the Shephards, but we bring the Hammerhead, and then we bring in the LP later, as well as the Shephards if we need it. This should be good. You stick with me. And yeah, you stick with me. I didn't say everyone. Really wish they would fix that. I was very specific at who I wanted to go where. Let's get out of here so we can see where they're going. Didn't they have a condor? It's probably right here. I didn't say everyone. See, that's what I hate about that. I didn't say everyone. I wanted those guys specifically. Alright, let's just... Who are those broadswords with? I think those broadswords are with one of the Gemini. So that was a reinforced deployment right there. Let me take care of this Shrike real quick. Oh, that's a bad shot. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, where's that condor? There it is. Alright, we need to start fighting. Ooh, that's not good. The gremlins are for dying. That's a lot of dying. There you go, buddy. Okay. No, no, no. Alright, so these guys are going to try and turn around, so we really want to go up there and start fighting. Alright, go. Let's go. Yeah, look at that. Look at that split. Oh, beautiful. Okay. You wanna fight? What are you doing? Here, hold on. Let's put on full assault now. Let's say I fed him to you. Couldn't have gotten any more obvious what he needed to do, buddy. Oh, great job. Great job. Oh. No, come on. Dodge on this hard. Oh, those are coming for me. Alright. Let's take care of that. Play out. And pop! Wasn't my intended target, but it worked. Shot. Oh, I have harpoons. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, I really locked onto that. God, this is thick. There you go. I didn't even need to bring in the LP. Where's my hammer? I think it's safe. Still see it out there. Oh, there it is. Stop chasing berries. Oh, he's coming out this way. The Omen is by far one of my favorite ships because of just how much you can do with it. Its thick bubble on it means that you are actually really durable and able to take shots and shed them off, especially when you're fully upgraded in the right way. But the main thing is if you can shut off their engines, you can bully frigates and destroyers and push them out of position so easily. Like you saw me throw that kite into that Gemini. That was fantastic. In fact, I'm gonna write down this timestamp so I can get that clip. That was a good clip. I mean, it wasn't the target. Like I said, it wasn't the target I was aiming for, but rip and break. Ah. Oh, and coffee. Definitely gotta make a cup of coffee. And we're back. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, being able to bully and push around ships is fantastic. Alright, so, could auto-resolve this, but, in my opinion, part of the fun of winning a fight when there's people in reserve is getting to pop the party favors. Oh, I forgot to transfer my control. So we're going to bring all these guys and all these guys. These guys are just going to deploy left, deploy right, and transfer, and bring all these guys here. So this will clog up the end. That way when these guys start retreating, they'll retreat into them and it'll only slow them down, because while they're just moving, they move at a boosted speed, but as soon as they put their shields up, they'll slow down, and these guys aren't that fast in the first place. So all I gotta worry about is him, and I don't have to worry about him. we're gonna shred up almost everything here with the LP. Just need to catch up and get inside of it. Get in there. Get in there. Stop running from me. Accept. There we go. Alright, so. First things first. Toast. Oh! That guy has a railgun? What's wrong with you? A railgun and a needler. Combat fuel ship here. Whatever, he can't actually deal any damage to me. And I've busted its butthole open, so it's... Oh, wow, look at that. So a lot of those fuel ships are going to get away. But I don't really care about them. I'm only interested in those Buffalo, and we got them already. Oh, no. We didn't get that one. It's fine. It's fine. We'll get there. Look at those borer drones just ripping into that guy. Turned him into a disco ball. Nowhere. Let's see if we can catch any of these. Nah, whoever escaped has already escaped. This is what we get. That's fine. I just love watching the boring drones. He's trying so hard. Alright. Yeah, it's fine. Did we lose anything? We didn't even lose anything. Look at that. There's our Gemini we were looking at. It's actually in pretty good shape, too. This one, increase maintenance, glitch sensor array. That's not bad. These are actually pretty nice. Buttload of cargo space. The thing is, though, is it takes a lot of crew. Yeah, they both, because they both have damaged. This one has degraded life support. It means less crew. Hold on. Oh, it's just because they take a lot to begin with, and we don't have a lot of crew. I'm tempted to grab them. We'd lose a lot of supplies. I mean, we're already losing a lot of supplies. Because, you know what, whatever. Oh, look at that. Plenty of supplies. We're good. Graviton beams are nice. They are rare. We will grab those. And, yeah, gotta level up. Get our makeshift equipment even better. Fantastic. Boom! Oh, little guys. You know what? You know what? You're free. Go off and do fuel cans. Is this Colossus? Hey. No. No. Look at how busted this thing is. There's more red numbers than not red numbers. This is terrible. Get out of my life. It was a good day. It was a good fight. It was a fun fight. Like I said, I was pretty confident in that fight. We ended up just shit hammering them. We didn't have any losses. Alright, so as the title says, I am not really... Does my title still say fully customized blah 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 blah? Did I not actually update my stream information? Heck. Ah, love it.